There it is.
Good job. Good job.
Fuck. Just when life couldn't get fucking worse.
Oh yeah, this is the low point.
Yeah, I've never known true suffering like.
No, this is the point of true suffering.
There's nothing beneath or above this. This is suffering.
Okay, can I have a footrest?
Yes. You're showing feet on the internet. That's a little.
Socks,
Oh, okay. I was gonna say that's a little brave.
Yeah, I'm brave like that.
Hang on. There you go.
I love that it made the sliding noise for you.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Hello. It works now. Hi, Crow. Hi, Spooky. Yeah. Apparently, I made it so it was safe for kids. It's not safe for kids. YouTube's gonna kill me. Shit, I need to do something. I need to delete that video. Before YouTube's like, you said this was safe for kids, and you spent the whole thing saying fuck. Woo!
It's fine. I'm sure you'd never say something like that.
I just did.
No, it wouldn't happen. It's fine.
You guys, you heard it here first. I have never done.
You've never said fuck.
Anything wrong in my life.
Yep. Absolutely correct.
Anyway, I got a haircut.
Well, did you get a haircut?
I did a haircut. Hello all, internet crashed for me as well as comment shenanigans. Well, fortunately for you, it wasn't that you crashed. It was that chaos ensued because I'm terrible at what I do.
What else would we expect?
Okay, gotta. No, I want to delete this video. I want to delete it. Let me delete it, please.
There's no way out.
Oh, God. Of course, completely PG. Yeah, what? I've never done anything wrong in my life ever.
Mm-hmm.
Are you trying to pull me back?
No, I was moving the armrest out my way.
Oh, okay.
My knees are simply too beefy for the armrest to be down right now.
Why so stiff?
How long are we gonna be stuck with that for?
What, the Steve? Look. Why? Look, why so Steve? Why so Steve? I don't know fucking French, but delete forever. Yes, delete those 2 minutes of chaos. Because it said it was made for kids. Oh my God. Absolutely horrifying. Oh, anyway, hello. You're lucky you're getting a stream. Lom forced me to be here. Because I'm just a goofy bitch. And I couldn't handle any more bullying.
Which is why I'm here.
Yeah, I couldn't handle any more bullying over the internet. So I got someone to do it for me in person. Yay! There we go.
Always there to help.
Who needs internet trolls when you live with a troll and the troll shares a bed with you and you can't escape the troll? The troll is hungry and needs food. Wakes you up by going, egg time, egg time. Every time I'm just chilling in bed and right at any random moment you just go, egg
They
time.
need the context of this being like almost midday.
It wasn't. It was like 7:30.
That is my midday.
Well, that sounds like a you problem.
Yeah, and that's why it becomes
Hell
your
yeah,
problem.
bully time. No, Spooky.
Thank you,
Spooky. I spray bottle you, you bitch. In fact, the name of the next episode is exactly what I give you.
193. A stern look.
I'm so not serious. Oh. Hi, Justin! How are you? Oh no, I have been looked at. Yeah, you have. Sternly.
I think you need to work on your sternness.
How fucking dare you?
It's more of a confusion.
Are you saying I'm too...
What is a camera?
What the fuck is that? I've never seen that in my life. Oh. My logo, my like pictures are so chaotic.
How do they? Do you choose these?
No, it chooses.
Okay.
I get a choice of 3 random
Oh,
moments
okay.
from any given video,
Right.
and those are the only ones
Yeah.
I can choose unless I upload my own.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
What do you mean he's won?
Jesus. Okay.
Episode 1.
No, fuck off. There we go.
What do you mean he's won? I mean he's done it. He's ascended to become a part of the eye. He's been.
Oh yeah, I forgot we were in just like static world.
That was you processing like the entire apocalypse all at once.
I don't know what face I just made. I'll be real with you. Oh, the memes last time was so funny. Everyone was like, me when I've done it. Me, and it was static.
Nice.
Oh,
Nice.
I will say I've got the funniest comment section, if not the meanest.
This is that what superlative is that for? Just ever? In the history of comment sections.
Sure.
Congratulations.
Thanks.
Really proud of you.
Would you have us? No. No, I wouldn't, Blackbird. You caught me off on a bluff. That's fair. Oh, how nice. Oh, okay. Well, apparently he's won. Oh yeah, it was like me when I've won.
Nice.
He's done it. Me when I've done it. Okay, right. Well, he's won and
Yeah.
he's done it.
Just shut up! Right!
This is supposed to be a war. This is supposed to be horror.
This is terrifying.
Oh,
I'm
fuck.
horrified.
Me when my boyfriend says he's won, but I don't know what he means.
What do you mean he's won? I mean he's done it.
Says he's won, but I don't know what he means. What do you mean he's won? This is the stupidest fucking joke I've ever heard. Holy shit, I'm crying. Oh, fuck.
Look, you gotta get those emotions out early.
Ooh. Oh my god, that's fucking funny. Oh shit. Good thing I did because now everything's slightly clearer because my eyes are moister and I can read the comment section from here. I don't have to lean forward like a grandma.
Impressive.
I don't know how that works.
Lubrication.
Now it's like I'm actually seeing again. Maybe I was just dissociating. I don't know.
Maybe.
This whole not having glasses thing is still a learning curve. Like
Mm.
any given time.
Most people without glasses can see all the time.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's mental.
Mm-hmm.
No one can ever convince me that isn't insane.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is weird. Oh, you lucky fuckers seeing for free. How dare you? It's just not
I
fair.
have many powers.
Anyway.
I mean he's done it.
I can't pause it every line.
I'm sorry. I just want more. Just want me when I mean he's done it.
I mean he's done it.
I hate it so much. Should we try continuing
Oh,
without
fuck.
listening to that line?
Yeah, I'm so hot now.
Just shut up. Right. Can't hear you. So
I'm
what?
not gonna do it.
He's not aware of us, of any of this? No. Or if he is, it's only as a minuscule speck amongst the flood of knowledge and
Stop
fear
thinking
passing
it.
through him.
I can't help it. Every line is just really funny when you have it in that context. Me when my friend is just a tiny speck.
Or if he is, it's only as a minuscule speck amongst the flood. I can see it.
There's actual tears running down my face. This was your idea, by the way, so everything that's happening now is your fault.
Yeah.
So you can't even be mad.
I'm accepting that. I'm coming to terms with that
You're taking
responsibility.
accountability.
Yeah.
Should
I'm
we?
sorry for the harm I've done the world. I'll do better in future.
Your apology video. Oh fuck.
Where's your ukulele?
Woo! Oh my god, I'm sweating. Oh fuck me, man.
Do
Woo!
you want me to open a window?
Oh, yeah, but we're both so comfy.
Okay.
So we're both
It
just
can
gonna,
wait.
we'll just stare at it longingly. Maybe Jonah, could you get it?
Oh god, I didn't realise you were that close.
He's right behind you. Like if you grab his, you could probably grab his arm and put it on your shoulder.
Just been gently caressed.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
We're so serious.
I'm not gonna laugh.
Woo! Okay.
It's all running through him.
I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't do it. Fuck.
Think about something else for like 2 minutes until
Woo!
you forget that thing.
Can I do one more? Me when it's all running through.
It's all running through him. It's awful.
It's not even funny. Woo! Oh fuck. Okay. I'm like fully crying now. There's like tears running down. Okay, off. I'm gonna open a window.
Yep.
Woo! And I'm gonna get some water because if I'm gonna cry this much, Jesus Christ, I need to be so
No, it was my chair
hydrated.
that didn't roll.
Yeah, sorry.
That's on me. Oh my God. Wow, I hated that. Success.
Yeah.
You're planning on crying a lot, I see.
You know, I just thought I'd stock up in case.
Okay.
That being said, I'm gonna get a tissue as well. Because
Okay.
either it's
Yeah.
gonna be a runny nose or a
Mhm.
straight face. Either way, I
Okay.
know something's about it.
All right. Good to be prepared.
Oh fuck! I haven't had a good cry, like laughing cry like that in a long time. Woo! Oh lordy! Chaos, utter fucking chaos. All right, you comfy?
Yep.
Yep. You good there too, Jonah? You sure?
It's the fact I can tell you're looking like 10 centimeters behind me. Terrifying.
I really wish I could like control him so I could just like high five him from behind you. That would bring me so much joy. One day I'm gonna do it and I'm not gonna tell you. We're gonna do this and I'm gonna high five him and I'm gonna watch you shit yourself. And I'm gonna laugh so fucking hard.
Yeah. Okay, I look forward to that day.
Wait, what did you just upload to the Discord? Someone just uploaded a screenshot. I'm so sorry. No, you're not. Yeah, I went to go visit my friend. Me when I visited. Oh. Woo! Okay, everyone. And again. I really tried that time. I really tried. What happened?
I breathed in too hard. Yeah, my nose.
What do you mean?
It's fine, let's move on.
Okay, shit. Oh. Fucking hell, it's giggling time. It really is. Hi, Death Rider. How are you? Hello, Death. Welcome to the chat. Am I right?
I can see that he's not moving on the screen.
Yeah, I know. And that's mainly why I've got it up. So you know, his head slowly turns. That would be horrifying.
Yeah.
Okay. I will focus now. I'm so
Locked in.
To someone so close to it, I imagine it would be a state of agonized bliss. I can feel it, the completeness of it all passing out from it. I can see everything from here, and that's just a hint of what he must be feeling. As he watches a man screaming down in
John. I love that. They're like that, John. Don't fucking do it, John. Hey, John.
Drop it.
What's in your mouth? What's in your mouth? Come here, you little shit. I made sure to look in the doorway and not you, because you're not a dog.
Thanks.
And I won't treat you like one.
Thanks.
You can treat me like one, though. Oh! I shouldn't be on the internet. Why am I allowed to do this? Why do I have unbridled internet access? Of all people, why me?
Let's roll on.
Okay.
Let's just keep moving.
Okay. Yes, my queen. Dang, I have to go enjoy this. Bye, Spooky. Fuck.
John, stay with me. Sorry. It's a lot. I can see that, but you need to keep it together. Sorry, I think I can handle it.
Are you sure? You've okay, John. In all seriousness, John, he's been in this room for like.
Still crying.
Am I? Oh shit! That's just residual tears. I'm not crying anymore. I promise. This is gonna be a long stream, isn't it? We'll try our best not to make it long because I want a treat, and treat means outdoors.
This was me saying we should get through more episodes than usual. And this
You're
is
a fucking idiot if you ever. You're dumb as shit if you legitimately thought that you being here was going to result in more episodes happening.
For anyone else, it would do.
Yeah, because with anyone else, you have self-preservation and self-control. With me...
Okay, back to the stream.
Yes, my queen.
Well, we came here to confront Elias. Jonah, whatever. So,
That guy.
how do we do that?
Martin just goes up to him, bitch slaps him across the face. He detaches from all the cameras. He's like, it's like it's like having a Vietnam War flashback or something.
But barely even aware we exist. I'm guessing you can't just destroy him like the others?
That would be really funny.
Called upon the eye to try and destroy a vital piece of itself. Best case scenario, nothing happens. Worst case, no idea. An enormous explosion that...
I like that he said best case nothing happens and his worst case is he doesn't fucking know. What do you mean you don't know? You're the fucking beholding. Like, you've got to know. Unless it's so unfathomable that the eye was like, yeah, but I'd never do that. So it just didn't know it. Like, it legitimately was like, I don't need to know what would happen, so I'm just not going to know it.
Or it's on such a cosmic scale that it's just that John can't comprehend what the eye is telling him.
He tries to comprehend it and his nose starts bleeding.
Yeah.
His vessel in his forehead just bursts. Just can't fucking handle it. Oh, lordy lord.
We get torn apart, but still suffering, or cast off to the edges of the fearscape, maybe. I don't know. Okay, so not that then, but what about something like physical? What?
Let's just beat the shit out of him.
Dream logic and metaphor and all that stuff, but what if we just grabbed him and pulled him down, or just threw something heavy at him?
What?
He's so correct.
Why are me and Martin the same person? I was like, why don't we just beat the shit out of him? He was like, why don't we just throw something really fucking heavy at him? Yeah, that'll work.
What about that's Elias's body, right? I mean, yeah, they're obviously Magnus's eyes, but that's still a Bouchard body on there. So
that is a certified Bouchard body up there. God damn. That's such a weird way of saying it. That's a Bouchard body.
I don't think there's a way you can say the word Bouchard without it sounding weird. Though.
Yeah, it's like a hot girl summer. I gotta have that Bouchard body.
Yep. That's exactly it.
This guy knows what I'm talking about. Yeah, a Bouchard body's actually just extreme anorexia. You're just a skeleton.
Right.
It's actually you're just a corpse.
Okay.
Like really corpsey. No flesh or anything. That's the Bouchard that's the Bouchard way.
But it's still gonna have eyeballs.
Obviously. Thought that was obvious.
Oh, right.
I didn't realise I had to clarify that.
Right, that's on me. That is on me.
Thought that was obvious. Oh shit. How are we only 6 minutes through?
Oh my word, what could have happened?
Shut up. This is just as much your fault as it is mine. Okay.
maybe
Let's see how long that lasts. I knew it. This is like the time. Grab a knife. Improv comedy, but it goes too far. You start actually suffocating. You're like, oh shit.
Yeah, that's actually the next episode. That's the
Oh
thing with
shit. I'm surprised that didn't happen. That should like
that.
one.
You're surprised for that premise
Yeah.
is not a Magnus arc. Okay.
Yeah, because
Okay.
the flesh
Yeah.
doing what, or like what,
The puppet episode.
yeah, the puppet people that they just go to someone and their mouth just fucking disappears.
I know there's which one is it? There definitely are some where they just can't talk, but I don't remember what context it's in. It's
Yeah, but like one where literally like their mouth just disappears.
Yeah.
Because they go like and it's just gone, and then they're just like because they can't because there's nothing there, and like they have to like cut open that would have been a sick episode where they had to like cut open the to get.
Well, protocol's still being created. Time to get writing.
Hey John.
No, it's protocol's joint written.
With who?
It's different writers each episode.
Oh shit! Really? Levan, you need to get on that. I see I didn't miss much in the 10 minutes I was gone. Wow.
Yes,
Okay. I
so
think you
valid.
missed. I'm fair enough. Just a lot of giggling. Listen, we are giggly bitches, okay? It's
Yeah, write that on the gravestone.
yeah, we need matching t-shirts that say giggly bitches.
I'm leaving.
Is that the line? That's the boundary.
line. I'm sorry, but that's it.
Can I have a t-shirt
You can have
that
one.
says giggly bitch?
Yeah, no, you can have
But we
one.
can't have
That is
matching
your-
ones that say giggly
I
bitches.
will have a matching t-shirt, and I will allow you to wear but I am not matching.
It says giggly bitch return to Lom, and yours just says I'm Lom.
Okay, yeah.
There we go. That's the compromise.
I wouldn't walk around in a t-shirt with my own name on it anyway. That doesn't have to be matching.
You just walk around. I'm Lom. Me when I'm Lom. I'm Lom.
It's not a good joke at all.
I know. But it's so funny. Why is this so funny? Now that it's started, it's funny. But if we try to explain it to anyone that wasn't here, they would look at us like we were insane when we collectively, between the two of us, have like 5 credentials.
Did you get more than one tissue?
No, I really underestimated myself.
You can start crying into the Diet Coke.
Salty.
Mm.
We lost a viewer. That's the other reason we got to giggle. We got to keep the numbers down.
Right.
Anyway, back to a stern look.
Magnus's original body's just still lying around here somewhere. That was a weakness before the transformation,
This
so
is true.
maybe we could still use that. It's gone. Ashes swept away by the winds of ecstatic terror. What you see up there is all that remains.
But it's a Bouchard body.
Is the original Elias still in there somewhere? Maybe we could get through to him somehow. No, it isn't that. Again? You just did one for Rook. Oh no. He recognizes those eyes.
Oh no.
He's seen them all his life. Watching him, judging him, cutting through him so no part of him was secret or safe.
I just had a memory back to the episode where that child absolutely tore that one woman to shreds because she wouldn't play with her in the sand. That's all I can now think of.
That's why Mom doesn't fucking love you.
This is why Mom doesn't fucking love you. Oh my god. Someone needs to make literally just like vines, but it's all the episodes of the Magnus Archives,
It's
but
probably
vines.
already in your playlist.
Probably.
It does exist.
But
I
like
have watched it.
good. Education.
Yeah.
Education is important.
They peel away the armor. His carefree
Where the fuck did all
smile
this? Did he just
is
eat the
trust.
static? Like, where's it gone?
They are the eyes of his father.
That big inhale before was just him sucking in the static. I mean, shit. If the shoe fits, maybe that's what. This is the issue when you've got no visual stimuli and you're going based off of sounds alone. Like, it really could have been anything.
Mm-hmm.
Like, hang on.
You just did one for Rook. Oh no.
I choose to believe that John starts floating and Martin's holding his legs down like, come on, dude. Stay down there.
Like, he's like, you fucking twat. Get back down here, you skinny bitch. He's like, I'm gonna kick your ass too. Oh, you know what? That tracks. I like that idea as well. Like, he's really ethereal until you see him from ankles below, and it's just Martin holding on with an iron grip. He's like, you fucking prick, get back down here.
Seen them all his life. Watching him, judging him, cutting through him so no part of him was secret or safe. They peel away the armor. his carefree smile and practiced shrugs.
Sounds like
They
school.
are the eyes of his father. They stare at Elias over an old mahogany desk.
Oh
The
shit!
face of a man.
John thought a little bit too hard about whether Elias was still in there.
Oh fuck! No! Is this the statement of the actual Elias Bouchard?
That's that Bouchard body.
And that Bouchard brain, and we're gonna fucking investigate it. Woo! He just, excuse me, scooping through the hippocampus and the fucking. Was that a little? Was that a little too graphic?
it's
No, go on. You can use your word. No, you okay?
good.
Need a minute.
So okay.
You're okay. Okay. Sorry about that. Might have triggered you a little bit. Didn't mean to. That was completely an accident.
And who said his name was James Wright. His interviewer smiles with his mouth.
Oh
But the
shit!
eyes of
Like when he thingy. Like when he. I've used all my funny and now I've got no words left. When he archives institute him. Like when he went, yeah.
You're correct.
Thank you.
Same.
So tell me, Elias,
Jesus
do
Christ!
you
Hello? Who the fuck was that? The devil? Jesus! God, is that you? Good fucking God.
They are the eyes of his father.
There's no way.
It smiles with his mouth, but the eyes are the same.
So tell me, Elias, what are you afraid of?
Elias Bouchard freezes in place.
That's so weird to hear another voice. What the fuck? No, that's weird. I was wondering how they were going to make the next 8 episodes or 6. I can't remember how many there is left. Like, interesting enough because like we're in like the final fight.
8 episodes of Elias' backstory.
Are you joking?
No.
Shut up, man. The thing is like you could be telling
We
the
actually
truth.
just go back to the start. There's no more content.
Yeah,
This is
yeah.
it. You have
The
heard
rest of this
last
is just the
one of us.
Q&A. It's like, psych! Now we're going to read some fan fiction. The Fault in Our Stars, TMAAU. I really wouldn't put it past John.
Yeah.
That is a horror within itself.
Mhm.
But, yeah.
By protocol, they realised they can start doing that with the episodes. They did an actual April Fool's that was they pretended everyone had accidentally got the early release of an episode.
And what was it? It was just fan
I
fiction.
can't give that away yet.
Okay, that I appreciate that. That's funny though.
Mhm.
It's like it was like that one episode where John wasn't in it, and it was all the others trying to take statements,
Yeah.
and I was fully sat there like, what the fuck is going on?
It took so long to realise it was an actual episode.
I was like, what? Because the episode before I remember being super intense, and then suddenly we're just like.
Like this one.
Yeah. And then suddenly we were just like, so you saw a ghost? And it was like, yeah. Right. So like, did you talk to no, I left. Like I was like, what? I was like, am I on the right podcast? Like, what the fuck has just happened? I actually listened to the pilot, the really shitty pilot that was never meant to be released.
Right.
That would have been funny.
Yeah.
The question catches him completely off guard. Why would he ask him something like that? Elias is applying for a research job. What the hell does that matter? Why do you ask? He gets the words out through a throat that doesn't want to speak.
Mm-hmm.
In the Institute, we're keenly interested in the anatomy of fear. Much that is stored here is disquieting. It is important to know if anything here might upset you.
His mind
Okay. I feel like I feel like every Elias Bouchard that has existed has had like a different energy. Like Elias, or the Elias Magnus was kind of like sociopath, but cunty.
Yeah.
James Wright sounds like he's going about asking me about a really intense scene in the worst way possible.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I just want to. We're interested in the anatomy of. I'm like, bro. I'm like, whoa. I am not available, sir. Keep your filthy hands off of me. That's what I'm feeling. Like, I'm a bit like, no, don't look. Like, I'm not scared. I'm uncomfortable.
Yeah.
He's making me scared in the uncomfortable way.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas Elias was like, so do you have any fears? Just curious. Like,
Mm-hmm.
you know, do you like spiders? I do. So anyway, I killed a man. Like that wasn't, and it was like he was scary in like a weird way, but he wasn't. This is just uncomfortable. I'm
Yeah.
like, buddy,
Mm-hmm.
I don't care. I'm like, what the fuck? This man dead ass said, in this institute, we are keenly interested in the anatomy of fear.
Mm-hmm. You can see him twirling his mustache.
Yeah, he's like, and he's like, ah, get the fuck off of me! Oh,
It is important to know if anything here might upset you.
yeah.
Now you've said it.
Now, but you hearing it, right?
Yeah.
Like, it's weird. Like, I'm not scared, I'm uncomfortable. I feel
Yeah.
like I need to call my mum for assistance. Like, I feel like I need to talk to HR and I don't even work here yet. I'm being interviewed. Do you know what I mean?
He can't tell the truth, obviously. Elias can't look this man in the face and tell him that he is what scares him.
You, mate.
Eyes,
I
the
would.
curiosity and
I wouldn't get this job because I say you. You fucking weirdo. I would not get the job.
Mm-hmm.
Either I would because he's like, haha, or I'd just be killed. I'd never leave the building because he'd be like, bang. No in between.
pulses out of them. They terrify him in a way he can't put into words. He feels that prickly panic building in the back of his skull, that worry that spills through. He knows. He knows I'm high. Thought leaps to Elias.
So this is what the earlier jokes about Elias were that you didn't get.
I never understood that. In every fucking fan fiction where he's not Magnus, he's just a weedy. I was like, what the fuck is...
Canon.
I was like, is this like some sick inside joke just like to piss him off? Just like, yeah, no, he's actually a massive stoner. I'm the beholder. I genuinely thought that the entire community like
Yep.
congregated to go, yeah, this is now a united front of a headcanon.
Yep.
Elias is actually just a massive stoner and a major loser like that. And I was like, you know what? He would hate that, so that's so fair. It's canon.
His mind for only a second before he
That's
remembers
so stupid.
he's not. That's a lit up all day, of course, mate.
Shit, he knows I'm high. Wait a fucking minute. I've never been high in my life. What the fuck? It's like whenever you hear the sirens of them, you're like, holy shit, they're coming for me. And you're like, wait a minute, I've never committed a crime. What the fuck just happened? That, my friend, is called an anxiety disorder. There's medication that can help you.
Got an interview. But even so, he can't shake the familiar paranoia. He looks again at his would-be employer, who seems like he's about to repeat the question.
So his biggest fear...
Spiders, Elias says quickly. I'm afraid of spiders.
It's fair enough.
James
Most people
Wright
are.
nods.
Most people find them relatively... I think even if you're not afraid of spiders, you don't like them. Like, you'd see him and you'd be like, ugh.
My bathroom skylight has a habit of dropping big spiders on me occasionally when I open it.
I'm sorry, what?
Well, there's, I guess, a family of big spiders that live on my skylight. And when I open it after a shower, occasionally they fall in. That's just life. Some windows come with spiders.
Bro. What? That, no. I would simply burn the house down. Absolutely not. Are you joking? What? A massive spider just falls through the fucking roof.
But when I open it, yeah. Because they're obviously sitting on the bit that you pull down.
Okay, but can we talk about the spider's perspective? He's just up there. He's living his life. He might be chomping on something. He's just relaxing. And then suddenly the ground disappears from beneath him. Gravity, a thing he's never had to deal with in his life, is suddenly a big problem. And he is faced with a titan.
Usually they fall in the sink. And then I just like watch
That's somehow worse.
Yeah.
Because like then it's like, oh my god, I'm in a bowl.
Mm.
And there's a titan here that could easily eat me. And then you flush it down the sink. You've created like an era of traumatized spiders. They end up in the sewer. They've got like a cult. They're like really buff because they're scared. They're like, fear the one who make us drop to the depths below.
It's only what I deserve.
That's horrifying. The
Mhm.
fact that no one has said anything about that is outrageous. On occasion, you open the skylight and a big spider falls into the fucking
This has not
sink.
happened to other
No!
Well, where would the spiders go if they don't fall in? I suppose when you open them from the bottom, it's less likely. This because it's a top opening one.
Mm-hmm. Here's the thing: most people don't have a skylight.
Sometimes it's just dirt instead of spiders.
So either you have it's
Sometimes
either
there's nothing.
so
Sometimes nothing.
what you're telling me is sometimes in
there should always be a penalty for all our actions, right? And in this case, it's a very direct. I want the window to be open,
and therefore
I get
spiders.
That's just the consequences of action.
That's
in
God
motion.
saying, see, you've done it again, haven't you?
Yeah.
You've opened the. I've told you not to. Spider,
Mhm.
you fucking twat. I told you not to do it. I don't want you opening that damn window.
It's only because it's a converted roof. It's not just skylights for the fun of skylights.
I don't have any
I
I'm
live in the loft.
legitimately just imagining just like a trapdoor of spiders. I can't. I don't like a glass trapdoor.
I have no evidence to refute.
I can't visualize this other than the horror that is opening it up and watching as a spider falls through the sky in front of me.
Yeah, that's what happened.
I would simply shit myself. I'd
I'd
have to shower again. Like I would no longer feel clean.
But then you'd have to open the window again, and you might get another
No,
one.
I'd leave it open. I just
For
steam.
the spiders to walk in and out.
No, I just steam them.
Oh, okay.
They would be perturbed
That
by
would
the
be
steam.
hard in my bathroom if anyone else in the house ran any water.
Why?
Because then it instantly goes cold, and you wouldn't have any more steam. I am the lowest priority for hot water.
How are there so many spiders?
It's Devon. I don't know what to say here. Like,
That's a really valid question, right? How fast are they multiplying?
this doesn't happen every time I open the window.
You made it sound like it did. You were like every.
Sometimes it's just dust. It's dust.
The dirt is a blessing, not a curse.
Yeah.
Oh fuck!
This
Why
time
is this so normalized?
Sometimes at this time of year, I might get blossoms through. It'll be nice.
So it's
Whatever's up there,
it's a 30
it comes through.
it's a 30-30-30 between blossoms from the tree, dirt, and fucking
I
spiders.
never measured it. I'm not keeping a tally count.
Oh my god!
Sometimes it's
Hi
spiders.
Marie. We're just talking about the spiders that fall on Lom when they open the sky.
It's important to learn about consequences.
Oh, well, I guess we know which entity they're an avatar of. Well, shit, you said dirt falls down as well, so maybe you're the buried. Maybe they're fighting for dominance.
And every single time they're like, oh shit, I got washed down the sink again.
Yeah, the spider's like, fuck! Spider's like, motherfucker, why did you do that? Shit! And then the dirt's like, watch how it's fucking done. You just get back in the shower and it's like,
oh,
shit.
no, the dirt also goes down the sink.
So basically what you're saying is the sink is like an anti-fear thing. And it just sucks up the fear. And you just are watched.
Yeah.
Oh my
I
god.
can't say I'm particularly bothered by it.
On occasion when I shower, a big spider falls out of the skylight. But that's okay.
Yeah, but I've done the action of opening the skylight. It's not just happening now.
Yes, I am aware of that, but it's the fact that you never know if it's going to be a spider day or not.
No.
That's
The
horrifying.
excitement of life.
No.
The joy of living.
I would never.
Life is a miracle.
I would simply never shower again. I have to. You need to understand this. That's a horrifying thing. Oh, I need to open the window because it's too hot in here. But am I ready to face the potential spider that is about to enter my periphery and almost touch me as it falls into the fucking sink?
What?
Oh God. Don't fucking do it.
I can't remember why, but I had a book open in the bathroom, right? And the spider, ignore that part, that's not important. And the spider fell onto the pages of the book, panicked, and ran inside, like, the book cover where the spine was. And I was like, I don't know what to do about this. I'm pretty sure whatever library book that was, the spider will still be in there.
It was a library book!
It was a really big spider.
So wait. What you're telling me? No, that's not the worst part of that is someone else is gonna get that book. They're gonna open it
They'll
up.
only notice it if they look between the dust jacket.
Because what's gonna happen is they're gonna open it and the dust jacket will lose tension and the corpse of a dead spider is gonna fall into their lap.
Yeah, you're right. That's on me.
That's so fucked up.
I've never thought about that stage of the process.
This is horrifying.
If this was any of you that this happened to, I'm sorry.
Oh my god. It's still in there. Oh my god. There's oh fuck. Woo. No, can you imagine you open a book and a fucking the dried out corpse of a crushed spider crumbles into your lap. I would you understand how terrifying. Imagine it'd be even better if it was a book about spiders. Hands-on experience. Boom, spider. Fuck. Oh my god.
It would be pretty normal because it's just like
Oh,
when spiders
shit.
fall out of your skylight.
I fear it's become a web lightener now.
Oops.
You're the reason we have this fucking problem. Shit. God damn it, Long. What did I say about entities? Fuck.
I don't remember how this was relevant.
I don't either. All I know is that somewhere in a Devon library there is a book with a dead spider in
This
it.
was quite a while ago.
That means, but that doesn't make it any better because was it a popular book?
Well, I'm trying to think of what I would have been reading that might have been hardcover, and it would probably have been one of the old Russian ones.
Then no one's gonna open
It
it.
might still be there.
It's probably still there.
Yeah.
If you ever remember the title of that fucking book, we are going to the library and we are finding that goddamn spider. Boy, Boy, I sure love library books. Can't wait to read this one. The wrinkly, dusty, musty, crusty book. Body of the spider. Become oh my god. Oh. Oh fuck, I have no words. So I'm guessing you never finished the book.
Oh no, I finished. Of course, I finished the book.
So how do you know that the dead spiders just was still in there?
I assume so.
So wait, so
I didn't check.
no,
I knew
but
it was dead.
but when you closed the book and then opened it again, did the
Well,
spider?
I closed it hard enough that I knew it was dead.
Oh, so it's like squished. So we gotta wait for the spider to dry out before it will flake
Yeah,
off.
I'm assuming
Okay.
it was like stuck while I was reading the rest of it.
You didn't think to take it out? You just left it in there?
I was a
That was an
less
active choice.
responsible person at that stage
See,
in my childhood.
If you had said I closed the book, I never opened it again, I took it back to the library, I would have been
Okay.
like, you know what? That's a fair reaction. It's the fact that you still read the book with the full knowledge that the corpse of a spider was stuck underneath and you didn't think to remove it.
I don't remember it being a bad book.
What fucking difference does it would have made all the difference because heaven forbid the spider get buried in the book in a shitty book.
Okay, look.
I mean, fellas, is there anything worse than having your body crushed by a subpar piece of literature? I think not.
I'm not gonna let one spider that's fallen from my skylight and get in the way of my reading. I've got better things to do. It made a choice.
You kept the spider in there. Why would you do that?
I was a child.
I'm surprised you didn't just leave the house.
That was a
This is
proportionate
getting worse the
reaction.
longer it goes on and the more details we get.
I think we should carry on with the podcast.
Oh my, I don't feel like I'm the same anymore. I don't know.
Do I need to go?
No, I still love you. I just have to come to the acceptance that you are the reason for a crushed spider in an old library book. And that you just left it in there, knowing it was there, whilst you continue to read the book.
Skylight spider.
Okay. And breathe. Woo. I'm so red right now. I'm like fully tomato. Oh wow, this is a good look on me. Okay, we are 9 minutes into this episode. I'm gonna have to be honest with you. I don't think we're gonna finish.
We are finishing an episode.
Okay.
Smile curling into one of satisfaction.
Oh shit! I remember it's because he lied and said he had a fear of spiders,
Yeah,
and you
yeah.
decided to go. By the way, my skylight dropped spiders on
It's
me.
because this happened recently, so it's in my mind.
Wait, when did it last happen?
Like the last shower I had. That's why.
Are you fucking joking?
Yeah, that's why it was in my mind.
Oh my god! So this isn't just like something that you made that you exaggerated. This
I've
is
had this bathroom a long time.
I know, but part of me was like, you're exaggerating
no,
this
no,
for the
no.
comedy. You dead ass. Like every
Last time I had a shower, I opened my
What-
skylight
on
and
a-
a spider was in the sink.
on average, how often does this happen? Like once a month?
No, far less than that.
Once every 2 months? Is this a bi-yearly thing?
That's probably the kind of likelihood.
So what you're saying is you're like keeping the skylight population low.
Yeah.
Did it happen more when you were a child?
Less. I
Really?
think the spiders are increasing.
So
The
you're
roof is very gradually rotting. They told us this.
one day you open it and just all the roof comes in.
Why do I have the whole roof in my sink? Just wash that away.
You slowly push the lid up the tray. All the spiders.
Then I'd probably leave the house.
You'll have to tell tell them that story one time. I still can't get over that you just left the house as a result.
It was a valid reaction. Now is not the time for
Now
another
is not the
story.
time. If it comes
You
up,
have to wait for that one.
if it comes up naturally,
Yeah.
you will be graced with it.
Yeah.
Elias is sure to believe him. Those eyes break contact for a moment, flicking up to the corner of the office where, at the edge of a bookshelf that sags with age and weight, a small cobweb has started to form.
Very wise. A very sensible fear.
It is. Yeah, it is. But is it true?
Yeah, who fucking
For a
cares,
moment,
bro?
Elias.
Everyone lies during job interviews. It's fine. Dude, it's fine. You can lie. We all do.
Remember,
No judgment.
right here and now, the thought of a spider genuinely repulsive.
Shut up.
The image of a scuttling, filthy creature.
I was trying to carry on. I want you to know that, all right?
I don't know what you're talking about. I did not react.
Jonah disagrees. I don't know how you're going to deal with, like, hostage situations. They just fucking kill you.
I
Like,
feel like that's a bit of a judge.
no, because, like, they would just keep
I'm
making
not
you
at
laugh.
work right now.
Oh, so you're saying, like, this is just you being loosey-goosey.
That's exactly the term.
I apologize for bringing up work. I didn't realize the hostage situations was something you had to deal with a lot. Where the fuck do you work again? I know you're in the army, but I was just thinking
Actually, that's classified.
I couldn't help but think McDonald's because that's the last job I remember you having.
McDonald's would be more likely to have hostage situations. COVID people were weird.
Yeah, they
No
were.
more stuff podcasts.
8 eyes.
COVID people weird. Fuck!
Crawls into his mind and he shudders.
Why is Lom going to be in a hostage situation,
Fine,
right?
guys. It's fine.
I don't think I've breathed properly in the past. Oh, fuck. Me neither. Woo. I'm so glad I have a rag here. My tissue is damp the whole way through. Don't worry, I'm not holding Lom hostage. Ain't that right, darling?
Yeah. That's right, Ryan.
Oh, fuck.
Can I do that right?
Oh, fuck. That. Oh, fuck. I wasn't ready for you to really put your all into it. I thought you were just going to start rapidly blinking at the camera.
I did know Morse code at one point.
Did you?
Yeah, you can.
That would be so impressive.
No, I'm not. You're not drawing me into this. I'm not telling another story.
But you're so interesting.
I know.
And modest.
Looking
Yeah.
away for a second. But the uninvited thought keeps going. He imagines the spider moving up his leg.
I'm
his
so
body.
deep. Ooh.
He imagines feeling its bristling hairs against the skin of his shoulder, his throat.
See, the minute a thought like that happened to me, I would just start like quoting vines in my head to distract myself. Be like, I could feel the bristling on such a city boy, born and raised in South Detroit. If there's any ghosts in here, please contact us. I have shown you that one, right?
Yeah.
Look at all those chickens. Like, I would just annoy the
It
fears.
sounds like it would work.
I'd annoy them into leaving me alone.
His cheek,
Ugh.
its spindly, probing legs finding their way up his face. Elias can't stop himself picturing that spider sat there, venom dripping from fangs that hang
I knew that would get you.
poised over his eye. He can't shut his eye.
What the fuck?
From over the desk breaks his train of thought.
Okay, and that one final thing on this for now. If this happened to me in an interview, even if I got the job, I wouldn't fucking take it.
Mhm.
Like, what is wrong? Okay, what is wrong with these people? that like it's like, what's your biggest fear? Oh, spiders. And then suddenly you have the worst like hallucination of spiders in your life. I'm sorry, I believe that's what the old people call a bad fucking omen. Get out of there. What's wrong with you? Why are you still here? I would have just got up. I would have been like, do you know what? Actually, I don't need money. I don't need anything. I'm just gonna head out. Thank you for the opportunity. Fuck that. I would call my mum and be like, Mum, you ain't gonna believe what the fuck just happened. Be like, you get the job. I'm like, I'm never going back there.
So that's why you're not working.
Yeah, because every time I go for a job interview,
Every time.
a fear entity tries to fuck me up,
Yeah.
and I'm simply noping the shit out of that. I ain't
So
dying.
determined to get.
I ain't dying first.
Yeah.
Absolutely not.
His interviewer is staring at him, and all at once he's back with himself, burning with embarrassment. Those eyes stare, impassive and stern as ever, but is that a twinkle of satisfaction? As though he has been given an answer he likes. The next question comes slowly, and Elias tries to squash down the fear growing in his chest.
I don't know what that looks like.
Have you ever had an experience that you would consider supernatural?
And immediately Elias is in that room again, fumbling for the light switch, smelling the coppery scent of old blood mixed with the crusty odour of a room that has been hotboxed a little bit too often. The memory is as fresh and vivid as the day it happened. He knows that Alan is dead, but he needs the light to be sure, to see it for himself.
What?
He finds it.
Why would you do
And the
that?
switch feels slippery beneath his fingers.
Oh, that's gross.
When the light comes on, Elias has no idea how much of the crimson that bathes the scene is from the blood on the walls, how much from the blood that tints the light bulb, and how much is simply the shading of his memory. But he remembers so clearly what he was thinking.
I thought his friend OD'd. Why is he on the ceiling?
What?
He was like, I can't tell if it was blood on the thing or shading.
Mm-hmm.
I thought his friend OD'd. Why the fuck would there be blood on the fucking like, what?
Fear entities.
No, I know. But like, my immediate assumption was if he OD'd, surely he's just there. So
I need to do the fear entities dance now.
Are they a fear entity? Or are they just autistic? I'm sure I still got that paper around somewhere, but if I don't, it is forever memorized on the memorialized on the stream.
Yeah.
That was a good song.
Where are his eyes? What did they do with his eyes? No, Elias tries to say, though his mouth is dry and his head is swimming.
Sorry. No, can you imagine he's been sounding no. Like, sure. Okay, buddy. Like, he's just had the most traumatic flashback.
Yeah.
And then legitimately believes that he can just come out of it and go, no. As if he hasn't been sat there going, like, bro, anyone would be able to see the bullshit on that. Come on now. Don't lie to yourself.
I don't think James Wright says nothing as another memory bubbles up from inside Elias, like the last scream of a drowning
Flashback
diver.
number 2, baby.
Alan is in the library, irritated at the interruption, but happy to see a friendly face.
Who the fuck is
The
Alan?
whites of his eyes are riddled with the scarlet veins of sleeplessness. But his hand trembles with a feverish energy as he tries to explain the significance of the book he's found. Even sober, Elias couldn't have followed what his friend was saying, lost in layers of theological scholarship. But he smiles anyway to see the reserved young Alan so passionate about his subject. He looks at the book itself. It's old, crumbling, with none of the usual college library markings.
Sounds
He
like a
asks
light
Alan where he
nerve.
got it, and his friend doesn't answer, instead glancing around with a sudden self-conscious suspicion. Elias shuffles round to get a closer look at the pages, then stops in confusion as he realizes they are all blank.
Oh no.
Alan only laughs when he says so. Was the laughter really that cruel? Or is it just the warping of memory? The past he tries to forget, mixed with the nightmares that came after. The faces he dreamed of seeing in those pages. Well,
You can't see the fucking invisible ink, loser.
Mhm.
And then a little subtitle comes up: Alan has schizophrenia. That would be so funny. Like, it wouldn't be necessarily accurate, but that'd be fucking hilarious. Just like, fucking loser. Alan has schizophrenia, and he goes back to reading the blank book. I mean, shit, maybe it's good. Oh. Which Lightner have we seen a Lightner with no
I
writing?
don't recall this being mentioned before, but I've been wrong once or twice in my life. So
No, you haven't. Really?
it's been, it's been unverifiable, but
Countable on like one hand, maybe,
Yeah.
but not so
yeah,
much as
but it has happened though.
it. Well, anything is possible.
Sources say.
Sources. Do you have any good citations for that? Without proper references, it's just hearsay.
Mhm. Correlation, not causation.
Elias is shaking all over.
No, you're fine.
That is to say, another one. Alan is curled up behind the sofa in the living room they share. Elias stares at his weeping friend, bleary-eyed.
James is absolutely fucking up. Poor Bouchard's shit, man. Like, this poor fucking stoner just wants a research job.
Mhm.
And he has just been put through at least 3 of the most traumatic events of his life.
Mhm.
What? Why? Who would then agree to work there? Absolutely not. Like, you would have to pay me so much money.
That is how jobs work.
No, but like so much more than the job. If my job interviewee person went, "Are you afraid of anything?" and then fucking was like really creepy about it, like James was, because he was pretty creepy about it. And then following that, I had 3 flashbacks to the worst moments of my life, whilst a guy stared at me with a look of satisfaction. I'm gone. Like, I'm getting up and I'm leaving. I will jump out the fucking window if I have to. What do you mean? Like, I would not still be there. What? Why? Jesus.
Strange monologue. Half confession, half conspiracy theory, half urban legend. It saw me, Alan keeps saying, over and over again. It's
Gina sitting there with his hands clasped while Elias goes through the night. Yeah, he's just sat there going. He's actually mewing. Wait, hang on, I can do it. Hi, Cactus! You missed chaos. Lucky for you, we've only listened to 14 minutes of content. Time flies, doesn't it?
saw me through the pages, and it's coming.
It's only like 50%
He
my
sees it, he
fault.
says, in every mirror, every distant
It's
doorway.
true. You are just as much to blame for this as me. And nice wishes. Don't lie.
What?
You went,
No, I didn't.
yes, you did. Don't gaslight me. Don't fucking gaslight me in my own home. I will not stand for it. Dinosaur.
Hey, Jonah, say something if I shake my head. I saw the power of will that you were trying to exert.
You annoying bitch! What the fuck do you mean? You said something! Fuck you!
You're using so many muscles to do that. I can feel it in my shin when you do that. podcast.
Silhouette on every skyline, coming closer each and every time, finding its way towards him step by step.
They saw me.
It has
Jesus
no
Christ.
eyes, Alan sobs. So it has to feel its way towards me.
How do you know it
But
saw
it
you then?
knows. It knows. Elias has no
Maybe
way
I
to
was
find
right.
it.
Maybe Alan does have
He can't be
schizophrenia. This sounds a bit like an episode. I'm gonna be real with you. It's my professional opinion that this man needs help.
Understand what he's talking about. And so, on that, the last night of Alan Schreiber's life,
Oh shit.
just gets him high and leaves him to sleep it off.
Yeah, absolutely. It's gonna
I-
help.
Don't know, Elias says at last.
God, the
You can
guilt
never
would
really
kill
be
me.
sure, can you? Beyond that stretch of polished mahogany, so well waxed that Elias's pale, sweating face is clearly visible, James Wright's smile remains unchanged.
Indeed. Now tell me, why do you want this job?
Because I
Elias
need
tries
money.
not to visibly sigh with relief. This, at least, is
Thank God, a
question
normal
she is
fucking
prepared to
question.
answer.
I'd leave before he could even. He'd be like, wait, but why do you want this job? I'd be gone.
Oh, well, he begins. I've always had the greatest respect for the work put out by this institute on mythological traditions, especially some of the recent papers on Indo-European traditions, which was very...
Do you know what'd be really funny? Is if someone came to work here, not because they experienced something supernatural, but just because they found it really cool. So everyone else here has got like a super like depressing, traumatic backstory. You know, even like the fun ones, like oh my God, what's his name? You know who I mean.
You're really letting
Da-
me down here.
I know his brother was Danny.
Well, it's nice to know he's missed.
I don't fucking Tim. Thank you. It was on the tip of my tongue. I was like, Tom? Yeah, thank you. Like, what?
Sorry.
What? Did you just curse me? What the fuck just happened? What did you just say? Did you just get possessed?
And so many T words were said in a row. It just happened.
Can you say that again?
I'm good,
No,
thanks.
please.
I'm alright.
I mean, I'll just look back on the stream, but like,
You can
fuck.
do that podcast time.
Okay.
We're getting through this episode.
Yes, my queen.
very useful for my dissertation on. He stops. Those eyes, they know. They can see right through all his bullshit, right to the core of him. They know what he really thinks. A position in a small, obscure little academic organization, the first step on a path to the position he actually deserves. This place could be anything as far as he's concerned. Medical research, a grant foundation, it doesn't really matter. So why choose the Magnus Institute? Barely known outside its own little sphere of influence, hardly respected among the wider academic community. His father's words came to him again, as they always had, through childhood, boarding school, university. You're a smart boy, Elias, but you're lazy. You have every advantage that I in this world could possibly provide, and yet you insist on squandering them. Don't think I don't see you looking at those other children with envy, as though their meaningless little lives could contain anything of substance, anything for a bouchard to aspire to.
Oh, he did come from
And
old
they know
money.
it. And it is your job to prove worthy of that distinction. Elias's stomach tightened at the memory, the fierce judgment in his father's eyes.
Daddy
Even
issues.
laid out in a casket, it was as if he had looked at Elias with disdain. What should he say? That he had no idea why he wanted this job? That he was all alone in the world, no friends, no family?
Yeah, just
Nothing
info dump on the fucking.
socially that he deserved better?
You just trauma dump on him.
Yeah.
Just like, I'm gonna be real with you, I have no one. I have no one in this world. I'm so
Job is all I
I'm
have.
so alone. I don't know why I want this job. I keep thinking about the words that my dad said to me. He said I was never good enough. He said you're smart but you're lazy. And the guys just stood there like, you want to talk about spiders again? Just completely lost.
That he was destined to be important.
No.
That it was in his blood.
Well,
When
yes,
he
but
heard
actually,
about this
no.
job opening, it had been in a newspaper. He knew no one who worked here, but received a letter anyway inviting him to interview. Now that he thought about it, he hadn't even sent out a CV. Yet somehow he found himself sat across from this man whose smile hadn't moved the whole time, and whose eyes seemed to know why he was here far better than he did.
Horrifying. Everything about
Elias's voice wavered, paused. I've always had the greatest respect for the work put out by this institute on methodological traditions, especially some of the recent papers on Indo-European traditions, which was very...
Enough. Tell me, why are you here?
I don't know.
Were you drawn here?
Yes. I was.
Against your will?
No.
Then why did you heed the call?
Because this is the place I know I should be.
Good. The job is yours.
Elias has the briefest of flashes. A sudden burst of terror. An image of himself strapped down, helpless. The vanishing of well-known faces and the harsh sneers that replace them as they stare at him. He cannot move. He cannot scream. What is happening? What is it that he feels deep down in his skull? What are they doing to his eyes? This presence, old and rotten in his mind. He can do nothing but watch. The moment passes, and Elias returns to himself. He tries to smile and thanks his new employer for the opportunity.
This is actually standard procedure.
Right, that was intense. Yeah. What about the real Elias? Is he still in there then? No, he was an echo. The last spasm of a corpse. It's far too late for either of them. Damn. There was never anything we could have done. But I saw what? You were right. About what? His body is vulnerable, at least to me.
Ooh.
What's the catch? I could kill his body, sever the leg, break the eye's power, and Jonah Magnus would die. Okay, that sounds good, but that wouldn't actually harm the eye itself. And with him gone, it would choose a suitable replacement. Oh. If we kill Jonah Magnus, I take his place. Oh God. I think that's exactly what it was.
Wait, it wants him to take his fucking place? Why?
He's the eye special little boy.
Because you're my little pookie. The eye's looking down and he's kicking his legs like a little schoolgirl. It's like, because you're my special baby, as you are. Horrifying. Oh my God, no. Oh shit, man. Hang on. If we kill Jonah Magnus, I have to take his place, and I think that's exactly what it wants. That's terrifying, because then that means they're just playing into its hand, aren't they?
When have they not? When has a single action actually produced something good?
This is a good fucking point. Or has been said, the position is yours. Shit, man. You're right. It's a metaphor. The position is yours. Do we want to try one more episode?
Yes.
Okay.
We are not getting through less episodes because we sat down to do more.
Yes, my queen.
I've only got like 2 more weekends. You've got 6 episodes. 7.
Present
Okay.
the Magnus Archives. Parting.
Sorry.
Parting.
I love it when it doesn't put the episode bit in front. The last time it did that was Takeaway, and I did the whole, hey John, what do you want to eat? Takeaway. It's like, oh shit, okay, all right then. Has just been said, or has just.
It's referring to the previous comment.
Oh, okay. I'm a bit stupid.
No.
I am. I'm
not
dumb.
questioning the a bit. You guys didn't see that.
Do I mean nothing to you? Oh shit. Fucking brutal. Christ. I cook you food. I
I
share.
cooked today.
That's true. Is this
Just so I could make that joke.
is this your payment for
Yeah,
doing
yeah.
for so
Mhm.
in order to not be bullied I have to cook for you and like all that? No, I
And
mean
all
you
that.
still bully me even when I have
You
so
definitely-
it's shit. Well, all
It's
right.
my only method to escape this hostage situation.
I forgot about that
All I've
joke.
got left.
Jesus, I forgot about that joke. I was like, wait, what? Speed run! Doo, doo.
John, wait.
Wait, they just fucking left? They saw this like big fuck off machine and they went, no. I honest to God thought that the next 6 episodes were just going to occur in that room.
Maybe they're running in circles around the room. They've been there
Why
so
is it
long.
so quiet then? What happened? Did he eat the static
It's a
again?
really big room. They're on the outside outskirts.
Shit, man, that's a
They're
big.
wearing noise cancelling headphones and they put a pair on
The
the tape recorder as well.
Yeah, I was gonna say the cassette tape is also
Yeah.
wearing some. Oh well,
Or
shit.
just whoever is putting these tapes together, it's edited out the static.
Yeah, they used like on Sonoscent when it like lets you like make it brighter or thinner.
Yeah.
Click reduction.
Please talk to me. I need some air. In the tunnels? Yes? No, I don't know. Just somewhere.
Oh,
Anywhere without that thin, droning horrors and Rosie staring at us like we're going to bite her. I need to think. All right, we'll go back to the tunnels and regroup. Figure out what our next move is.
you could just sit on the stairs.
What other options there are.
Like, you don't have to go all the way down the massive set of stairs that you had to take to get up here.
Probably good for them.
Well, yeah, but like, they don't have to.
No.
They could just not. They could just sit at the top of the stairs, or like somewhere down the stairs a little bit.
You're right. I completely agree with you.
Thank you.
You are correct.
That's the first time I think you've ever agreed with me ever. Feels good. It feels nice. I can't
Maybe
lie.
I should try it more.
Yeah. For my cute little smile. You'll never.
Change my mind.
Yeah, I was about to say you're never gonna agree with me ever again. I've sealed my fate. Shit. Oh no.
John, I just need a moment to properly consider things. Consider what exactly? It might be our only option. What are you talking about? How is it an option? Okay, setting aside the fact that it's a suicidal idea, it's just completely stupid. What actual good would it do? Right now, as far as I can see, we'd just be swapping one self-important, floating, hollowed-out terror zombie for another. It's not like that. Really? Then please, enlighten me. Go on, I'm all ears. When I said I would replace Jonah in there, that's not... That place, the center of the eye, it wasn't made for him. That's why he's like that. It's too much. It's overwhelmed him. His whole being just destroyed. Oh, yeah. But let me guess, it was made for you. Yes. Oh, of course it is.
Martin Sass Blackwood at it again, bro. That's
You
also
just
so.
spelled sass with a K. It's
Well,
your name.
Yeah,
Okay.
the K is silent.
Okay.
Don't judge
I love
me.
that for you.
Don't
Good job.
sass me.
Did you mean sass?
No, the K is silent.
Okay.
The K is implied. Fuck. I thought we established that. No, I think it's really funny that Jonah spent his entire life making this happen, and the eye didn't even make the spot for him. The eye really saw this twink with sleep deprivation and more mental health issues than a fucking like football stadium, and went, I want that one.
Mm-hmm.
This 200-year-old fucktard has just spent his entire life and his sanity helping the eye to become a thing, and the eye went, nah. It went, yeah, but, and then just like held up this malnourished man and went, but him. I would be so mad. I'd be like, are you fucking joking? Fuck you, man. But I mean, it makes sense because like the eye's a piece of shit.
Mm-hmm.
But it's just funny because like Jonah was always like, and I'll be the king of the world, and he's just been exploded by the eye.
Mm-hmm.
The eye's like, man, I don't want you. I don't want you anymore. I want this guy that I've only known for like a year.
Yep.
I know I've known you for like 200 years, give or take, but like I've known this guy like 6 months, and I don't know what it is about his unshowered and manic looking eyes, but I kind of like it. Like yeah. Shit, yeah. It's literally that meme where it's like the
Yeah.
and there's Jonah going.
Exactly.
It is, because how could this journey possibly end with anything less than the final supreme destiny of the Archivist, plugged into the great fear machine for all eternity and abandoning humanity? Breaking his promise, that's not fair, isn't it? Would you just...
Oh, Martin. The little voice crack on the breaking his promise. Oh, I want to give him a hug. Oh. It's okay, they can live forever in the internet this way. They'll be together like this.
Yep.
What? Okay.
Please.
I don't know what I just... Am I wrong?
I could control it to a degree. I could channel the energies, remake things, like I've been doing on our journey, but on a grand scale. And how's that going?
Are you okay? I don't believe you. What did I do?
Nothing. You're perfect and you've done nothing wrong ever.
Okay.
Specifically including the past couple of minutes.
Thanks. You could then laugh. Blackbird's concerned for you. Oh shit.
They will live together on the internet forever and it's all good.
Well, yeah.
Yes.
They live here, don't they? What the fuck have I done?
It's so good.
I think I broke some. Help! How do I reboot a human?
Absolutely fine.
I don't-
And you should carry on.
Okay. Yes, my queen.
You've always said you can't make less fear in the world. You just be moving it around, but that might still help. I could rebalance things, destroy the avatars, make it so that the people suffering most or the ones who deserve it. And what? Replace them with new avatars from the people who don't want to? I mean, that has to be better than those that chose it, right?
That's a good
Sure, I
fucking
can't make it go away, but I could at least make it fairer. The eye doesn't care as long as it gets its fear. It's happy either way. Christ, can you hear yourself? Make it fairer. It's not enough that you're the all-powerful archivist. You also have to appoint yourself the literal judge of everyone as well.
Yeah, a little bit of judge, jury, executioner over here, John. Like, I ain't gonna lie, I'm siding with Martin here. I appreciate the self-sacrificial element of this, but I think it is massively overshadowed by the I would be in complete control, and you would literally be playing judge, jury, and executioner, which is a little fucked up. Just a little smidgen. Hurt my eye. My eyelashes.
I also know what it's like once you get a taste of when you're finally able to. That's not what this is. I've been out there with you. I saw the kick you got out of making them scream for once. What happened to Kill Bill? You weren't meant to enjoy it this much.
Hang the fuck on, Martin Knife Blackwood. You're the one that suggested it. There's a bit of a double standard here now.
He's not innocent all the time.
Who, Martin?
Yeah.
Yeah, but he's my good pure boy.
Yeah.
Just
I
like
thought that might be the response.
Just like this series, you're a good pure girl.
I have never said that about Basira.
You said you love her.
No, I said that about Daisy, and therefore I have to put up with Basira because Daisy.
Wait,
does.
you don't like Basira either? I love you so much. I thought you liked Basira.
I have really enjoyed you trying to justify it on the streets.
I was doing it for you.
I know
Don't look at me. Oh my god, that's so embarrassing. I didn't realize. Because you were like my lesbians.
I love Daisy and Basira. Group.
Yeah, but forgive me for hearing love Daisy and Basira and assuming that the love was for both Basira and Daisy. I don't think that's an unfair assessment from that sentence.
I think the key thing was then I love my werewolf wife.
I
She probably
mean-
have explained it.
Yeah, that's fair. But in my defense at the time, I didn't know which one was going to be a werewolf.
Yeah,
And I kind of forgot that you said that by the time it came
I
up.
thought you would.
So that's my defense for that one. You
Yeah.
told me that literally right at the beginning
Yeah.
when Daisy first showed up. She went, I love my werewolf wife. And I was like, okay.
It simply couldn't be.
I was like, yes, you do. Alrighty. And then she just went, Basira and Daisy.
Yeah.
And that was it. And we never spoke about them again.
Yeah.
So I think it's kind of fair.
It is fair, it is.
I'm so glad you don't like Basira either. Oh my god. I fucking oh. I feel like a weight has been lifted off my chest. That's so funny.
You've been doing really well though.
Thank you.
Having an unbiased view.
Oh my god. I simped so hard I became unbiased. That's fucking funny. Oh shit. Alright.
When I say that this isn't something I want to do. Because I saw your face when we walked into that room. That wasn't fear. It wasn't even anger. It was envy. And it scared me more than anything else I've seen.
Oh no.
We're here to stop this, not take it over.
That was a good point. Yeah.
What other choice do we have? I don't know, right? But there is one. Because there has to be. But what if there isn't? How long are we going to wander around hopelessly searching before we end up back here anyway? You were the one that wanted to take some time to think things over. We can't just dismiss this. It might be our
The girls are
option.
hiding.
No.
No.
I forbid it. forbid it. Just laugh at me. Why not? You're being...
Walking like a dog. He's like, don't laugh at me. I would be so cowed if I was John right now. I'd be like, oh, sorry. Sorry, babe.
I refuse to accept that this time the world doesn't care what you accept.
He did not just go tough. I wouldn't take that.
I don't think either of them are having a good time.
I mean, no, but like if I were Martin, I wouldn't take that. Personally, I wouldn't. I'm that person that would egg on a fight going, I wouldn't take that. Just to start a fight. Be like, I personally wouldn't take that. Personally, I wouldn't allow that. Mm-mm.
It just is.
Go on.
It just is. I'm going outside. I'll see you back in the tunnels.
I'll see you back in the tunnels. Proceeds to go down the longest stairs ever. It's just like what? Like there's no floors, so you can just still hang. It's the most awkward thing ever.
I was imagining him trying to stomp as he went down.
Yes, you can really hear it.
Yeah.
Like you just keep.
At the bottom, he slams the door.
Yeah, like 5 minutes later. You're like, he's trying to come up with ways to go down faster just to make it stop. He trips at one point, we can hear it. Martin wants to go, you alright? That's so funny. By the time he gets to the bottom, he's not mad anymore.
Yeah.
But like to go all the way back up is just too much effort, so he just has to grin and bear it.
Yeah.
It's like, shit, man. Like, it's so far.
Mm-hmm.
I'ma just accept defeat.
Yep.
Stupid.
Yeah, you tell him.
John? Shit.
There's no way John couldn't hear you anymore. John was like 20 steps beneath you. He was ignoring you. He went, John? John's just like...
You can't hear the footsteps anymore because he's sliding down the balance.
He was like, fuck this shit. He just fell down the middle.
Get out of here. All of you. I said, leave me alone.
You go and hit that baritone. I said, leave me alone. That'll fucking show him. That's like me going, I said, leave me alone. Like, it's not
If you did that without laughing, I would go. Like,
hang on.
works.
I said, leave.
Okay.
No, I'm sorry, stay. I'm sorry, come back. Turns the panopticon into the world's largest helter-skelter.
Oh, you're so right.
All the stairs, actually, to flip, it becomes a massive slide.
He's trying to be grumpy, but after a while, he's like, wee.
Yeah, he's like, it's the only fun he's had.
Yeah. Well, remember, he enjoyed a carousel. That's part of one of...
Did he?
Have we hit that yet? It's canon that John, like, as a young adult, went on a merry-go-round and enjoyed it.
Oh.
So I feel like he'd be into
Oh,
that.
that's so cute. What the fuck? That's adorable. I think I read a fan fiction like that, where he got really drunk and he went to some place and he was like, can I ride the carousel?
Mm-hmm.
And he just rode the carousel over and over again. But the fun bit was in this story, Martin was the one operating it. And that's how they met.
Clever.
He's like, I told you all to leave. Starts the carousel. It's just him.
Exactly.
And he's just sat on a horse, so grumpy. He's like completely fuming.
Yeah.
Martin, doesn't he understand it's the only choice that we have? Doesn't he get that I don't want to do this?
Everyone should deal with that issue. If we ever have a proper argument, right?
Yeah.
We're getting on a merry-go-round and having it out while we're on
Yes! Yes!
it. You can only talk while you're higher.
Yeah. It's like the conch shell. The arguments would take so long. Because they'd be like, but what the fuck do you mean? Oh, what do you mean by that when you said... But I didn't mean for that to happen. No, I just said I didn't mean...
But it would give you time to think about what you want to say.
Yeah, like, we'd have to have one...
Yeah.
Like, one person can talk, but they can only talk on the ups and downs.
Yeah.
And then we have to have a break where we only go around without saying anything.
Yeah.
Except having fun.
Yeah.
Like, the only time we're allowed to talk to each other is
Yeah.
if we're, like, making jokes.
Mhm.
Even if we're mad at each other.
Yeah.
And then the
wouldn't get
next
my
person
jokes
gets
if
to
I was
talk
mad
to the
at you.
next one. Pardon?
You wouldn't get to hear my jokes if I was mad at you.
No, I know,
No
but
jokes
like,
for you.
if a joke came up and you were like, no, this is too
I would
good.
rescind jokes.
I mean, that's fair, but I'm talking about a situation where a joke is so
Okay.
good.
All
That
of
it's
my
like-
jokes are that good.
I mean, yeah, but like, if you were like, no, I have
Yeah.
to say, like,
Yeah.
it's a time
I
sensitive
would
joke.
get off the horse, tell someone else.
You fucking would. You absolutely would.
You know I would.
And you would be making the deadliest eye. You go, hey, I know you don't know me, but like, you see the guy over there? His shorts, it's like a gradient into his skin. And you get back on the fucking
Yeah.
horse. And I would be sat there like, what the fuck? It would be fucking funny though.
Mhm.
Like, we'd look back on it and we'd laugh, but
Yeah.
at the time it'd be very
I'm
upsetting.
looking forward on it and laughing.
Forward on it. Not forward to it, forward on it.
Mm.
You know what? Those are different things. Because looking forward on it is like,
Like looking back on it.
yeah, but looking forward to it, it's like that's a fine. That's like at that point it's an actual destination because it's something you're actually planning on doing. Whereas this is a hypothetical.
This is a thing I'm actually I'm gonna make an argument just so we have to go do it.
I hate you. Let's go on a fucking carousel. Babe, I'll just take you to a carousel. You don't have to be mad at me. If you want to go on one that badly, we can just go. You start shouting at me. I'm like, do you just want to go to? Like, you're like, and you know what? Fuck you, mum, fuck everything. I hate you. And I'm just sat there going, do you want to go on a carousel? Is that what's happening? Like, are you actually mad? And then you're just like, yeah. And you haven't asked me. And I'm like, okay, well, we can go. And you're like, good. Yeah. Okay. So are you actually? No, I'm not actually mad. I'm not. But you want to? Yeah. Well, okay. Well, we can go. And you're like, thank you. That would be really funny.
Yeah.
In fact, anytime you actually start shouting at me, I'm going to go, do you just want to go on a carousel?
That's an excellent
To really
diffuser
just
technique.
diffuse it.
Mhm.
Because I feel like you would try not to laugh, but you'd laugh.
I'd laugh.
You'd be like,
I'd laugh.
it's not fucking funny. And I'd be like, it is. It's a little funny.
Mhm.
And you'd be like, no. You would try.
Mhm.
What do you want? No, I know what you want.
I want a story.
But maybe you're right.
Am I?
No, that's... Martin's right. It's not worth it.
Are you sure?
Why am I even talking to you?
I don't
You
know.
don't even have a mind. Not really.
My mum says I got personality.
Something to be your focus, your will.
My focus is like a sieve.
Content.
The one ADHD camera. It's just.
You've got something to say. Then say it.
Panopticon.
Of course.
Can you imagine if any of the things I said
The
actually
old
worked?
man was
That
dead.
would be really funny.
The old man was dead, and Malcolm could feel nothing but ice-cold relief washing over him.
What?
Every step he took seemed lighter, Every breath seemed cleaner, as though he were walking through a bracing autumn evening.
This really came out of left field.
He knew he should be devastated, should be shattered by the loss of what had been the one constant in his life for as long as he could remember. But when his eyes passed over the stained and sagging armchair where the old man had sat, unmoving for the last decade,
He's been
the
dead for a
absence of that
decade?
angular, judging face brought a smile to his lips.
Oh.
A smile of
I thought he
freedom.
just kept a desecrated corpse on his fucking
At
sofa.
last, he could do what he liked.
I was like, that's fucked up,
No
man.
prying questions when he walked in the door, no more knowing sneers demanding to be told where he had been. No more tiptoeing around his home in a desperate, futile attempt to avoid the sight of someone who, despite never seeming to move from that spot, seemed all too aware of Malcolm's every private thought, his every dark impulse. What was the old man's name again? Malcolm could barely recall.
I feel like you should
It didn't
probably
matter,
know
though.
that.
No more than it mattered whether he had been a father, grandfather, elderly friend, or even some sort of landlord. What mattered was that for as long as he could remember, how long was that? The old man had sat on his threadbare throne and held court over Malcolm's life. And now he was dead. The morticians had taken the body away, or at least someone had.
All the
And he
monitors
had
are
been
still
the
on.
only one at the sad, overcast funeral. Now he was free to live his life. To live his life. What did that even mean anymore? What was there for him that wasn't simply avoiding the cruel barbs and snide jokes
Try and
of
stop the
old man?
autofocus.
Perhaps love.
Yeah.
Perhaps now, without the wrinkled threat that chuckled from his armchair at any thought of his happiness, perhaps now he could find someone to spend his life with. Malcolm fired up his old computer, which groaned to life with a sputter. The monitor cracked and broken, and the keyboard stiff to the touch.
How the fuck did you break the monitor, you
For a
dumb
terrifying
bitch?
moment, it seemed as though it might not work
Did
at
you
all.
just drop it off of your
But
desk?
finally, the screen lit up in a dull, sickly green. Malcolm clicked through until he found what he was looking for. A dating site.
Malcolm needs a new
The name of
laptop.
the website was distorted beyond recognition, but he seemed to still be logged in from all those years ago.
Find your newest partner. It's actually a dating site for eldritch abominations. Part of your favorite.
Began to click through profiles. Mary. She seemed
Meet Goneth. This sexy being is from the nightmare realm and is looking for a partner to make mayhem with. Like,
Yeah.
this is Xanthar. Xanthar zones both ways from the rotating axe. Some stupid shit like that. This is why I don't have dating profiles. Well, that
Is that's why you don't have dating profiles. I see.
I knew you were going to say that. I literally, before I said it, I was like,
Wondering.
in my head, I went, I know exactly what's going to happen, and I'm going to say it anyway. And I fucking knew it.
Mhm.
Oh, every time I do that, I should just mime what you're going to say afterwards to see if I'm right.
Mhm.
Because that'd be funny. That's the reason.
nice, but somehow too long. Jenny seemed to have a good sense of humour, but half of her was backwards. Hannah didn't seem to have anything wrong with her at first glance, but her profile smelt of rotten meat.
Wait, what the fuck? Wait, is this actually a dating site for eldritch abominations?
Her smile was so wide and so open that all at once he felt a wave of warm infatuation pass down and over his body, permeating everywhere,
That's so funny. I was joking.
for his right shoulder, which remained ice cold. Something was wrong. Malcolm moved his fingers across and over the area, feeling the space between his neck and arm. There was a lump there, hard and round and smooth to the touch.
Oh no.
He pressed it gently and winced as pain radiated through him.
Yummy.
Gingerly, he unbuttoned his shirt, sliding the rough fabric down his torso, and examined the shining protrusion.
Why is it,
Some sort of callus, maybe?
why is it shining?
through all the worst case possibilities. And then it opened. The iris was dull grey, surrounded by yellowed, bloodshot tissue.
Fuck off.
The pupil was dull, almost cloudy. But the eye that stared out from his shoulder seemed to focus well enough. It swiveled wildly, looking all around the room as Malcolm desperately tried to hold back a scream. Then it settled on the dull glow of the computer monitor. On Antonia.
I mean, you're clearly aware of eldritch beings or like these fear thingies because you're literally like, oh yeah, she looks pretty, but half of her's the wrong way around. Like, so clearly this is. So why are you screaming when an eye? I mean, I would, but that's because I'm not used to people like being full of maggots and shit. Like, that's not something I would look at in a dating profile. I feel like he should have known that some shit like this could have happened. I'm just saying.
The icy shock of bitter disapproval shot.
Sorry, in my head, the minute he said the eye thing, I kept thinking of that TikTok trend that happened at one point. It was like, I'm getting jiggy. It was like, I'm getting jiggy with a rifle. I'll pull the trigger with my eyes closed. And you like make your eye look really weird.
Ooh,
Like you do like this.
Mm-hmm. Right.
And you like hold the camera up really high.
Mm-hmm.
And it looks really creepy.
Mm.
It was very cool. I like creepy trends like that.
Mm-hmm.
It was like lightning.
I liked
His
the
hand lunged out
Uncanny
almost
Valley
on
trend.
reflex,
That was a
snatching
good
the
one.
power cable from the computer and pulling it free.
That's why the monitor's
With a small
broken.
pop, and Malcolm was left sitting there, shaking. The eye turned once towards his pale and terrified face, then closed in satisfaction.
What? I'm so lost.
The waiting room was almost empty when he got to accident and emergency. The nurse sat at the desk, gave him a weird look, and told him to take a seat. He tried to settle down on one of the smooth orange chairs, bolted to a long iron bar to form a crude bench. But he couldn't get comfortable. From underneath his coat he could hear it, the tiny, whispering mouth that had opened up on the long tube ride over. They're going to laugh at you, it hissed. And they won't. They're going to tell you you're a freak, a TV.
Thing is though, I wouldn't if it voiced that, like there was an actual mouth on me that was voicing this, I would go to the doctor and I'd be like, there's this fucking mouth and it's talking. Like, he's not gonna laugh. Because at first he might be like, yeah, and then I go, no, seriously, show off this mouth, and he's going, oh shit. Didn't think you'd actually do it. It's like, what else was I gonna fucking do, man? Put up with your bullshit?
They're going to put you away. They're going to cut you out of me. So you can kill me again. I didn't kill you. You might as well have. With your insolence, with your disrespect.
Oh, it's his dad. That's somehow worse.
I'll tell them all the horrible thoughts you keep deep inside. Malcolm's leg wouldn't stop shaking. Somewhere, from deeper within the hospital, a laugh echoed, cold and tinged with the judgmental cruelty that he recognized so keenly.
Oh,
He pulled his
Malcolm.
coat tighter and got up. Into the cold night.
R.I.P. Malcolm.
He was going to have to do it himself. That was all there was to it. If a professional medical option wasn't on the cards, then what other choice did he have?
That's fair.
Marked
Surgery.
The dull throb of his shoulder, causing his right
I
arm
would.
to hang stiffly by his side.
If I could hear my...
There were no
If
trolley.
a random set showed up on my flesh in the voice of my father, you would have to pay me not to take a knife to my own body.
Do you not think that you'd conclude you were hallucinating and therefore not do it?
Well, thing is I know tricks that schizophrenic patients use to like figure out the difference between, like for example, phone cameras.
But you could still be that's what I'd assume.
No,
I'm just
but
really
people,
good
no,
at
but people
hallucinating.
with, no, but when you have like a hallucinogenic condition,
Yeah.
there's like weird limitations to it.
Mm.
So like because your phone is like a different surface,
Mhm.
it's almost like it's not. So
Not
if you,
you're this good.
I mean, maybe if you had hallucinations, you would be able to. But
Mhm.
most of the time, people with schizophrenia can just like hold their
Mm.
camera up to the person or to whatever they're
Mm.
hallucinating, and if it's not there, it's like, well.
Mm.
So I would just kind of be like,
Yeah.
and if it wasn't there, then I'd be like, okay, so I'm hallucinating, so I need medication, and then I wouldn't listen to it anymore because I'd know it was a hallucination.
Yeah.
And if I did and it was still there, I would assume, well, it's there, isn't it? Because it's there, not just in my eyes, but in the camera as well. I took a picture of it, and it's still in there. Like, so then I'd cut it off. And if it was a hallucination, well, then at that point, like I tried my best.
Okay.
I don't know.
Nor any baskets. So he grabbed what he could, held them to his chest, dreading the possibility they all might. Kitchen knife, paper towels, disinfectant, vodka, ibuprofen. As he walked through the huge aisles that seemed so much longer than he remembered,
Just buy a
he
normal
tried to
thing
ignore
as
the
well,
looks of
like a steak.
curiosity and disgust he saw on the faces
Like,
of the other shoppers.
You can't just buy a kitchen knife without, like, the only time it's normal to just buy a set of knives is when you're also buying a bunch of other cutlery. Because then it's like, oh, you're stocking up a kitchen. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
If you just straight up go in and buy a knife, people will look at you weird. So you always got to buy, like, I don't know, like a piece of steak with it or something. Something that you would cut it with. Like, and then you could be like, I need a new knife for this steak.
By now his shoulder was clearly swollen, lumpy, and bulging under his coat.
You're growing your father.
Then pointed silently
Yummy.
as Malcolm felt the tiny, stick-thin arm creep out from under his collar, trying to push the thick coat out of the way. Let me see, Malcolm. Let me see. Malcolm ran out of the store, dropping his items as he went. To the kitchen knife.
Ah, priorities. Do you not have a kitchen knife at home?
The flat was dark and silent, and Malcolm flung the door open and fell inside.
For special occasions, we
His
use
shoulder
the
was now
special knife.
unbearable as he clawed his way over the grimy, matted carpet, hands
Ooh.
sticky from the decades of unnoticed dirt.
Yeah.
The only light in the room spilled out from the static of the old television screen, casting his agonies in a pale, washed-out cathode ray glow. His coat and the shirt beneath it were rags now, torn by the sharp, flailing fingers that reached out from his shoulder. Malcolm tried to breathe, to concentrate or center
I would
himself
cover
to find
myself
any
in
way to
cling
carve out
film.
a moment in the chaos.
So it couldn't breathe
Okay.
and just die.
Clever.
People
I mean, I'd be hella sweaty, but it would work,
But
surely.
if it started with just an eye, I'd probably breathe.
I'd just stab the eye.
Probably just using your.
I would have got a pen
Yeah.
and I would have.
I believe you.
I'm not afraid of scars. I'll maim myself. I'll just stab myself. Especially based on the assumption that it's not mine. I'd just be like,
The multiple clicks. Too,
oh no, that was to make sure that the actual, because I didn't want to actually
right.
get pen on my shirt. So
You're like, I'm warning you.
I thought it was open, so then
Yeah.
I clicked it and then realized that actually it was closed, so I just opened it, so I had to close it again. That's why there was that many.
Okay.
But thank you for pointing it out, I guess.
off the remaining slivers of material, exposing the
You wanna
tiny,
make a
half-formed face and limbs to the open air. He raised the knife. Do it, you coward.
I thought he was going to say, you
As
pussy.
Malcolm pulled the blade in
Do it, pussy. That'd be fucking funny.
his shoulder, he felt it split.
Ooh.
Skin, muscle, and bone torn apart, opening up like an earthquake fissure, a red and gore-streaked chasm into himself. The sound he made could technically be called a scream, but the agonies he cried out through a gurgling throat full of blood were beyond any noise he could have conceived himself making. The
Ew.
wound came first to hand, then slowly, inch by inch, the arm followed, wrapping itself around his neck for purchase, and pulling out a shoulder, a neck,
Ooh.
a face. Familiar face.
Absolutely horrible.
It took 10 minutes for the bloody form to emerge in its entirety, and another 20 for it to writhe and crawl its way over and up onto the old armchair.
Ew.
Through all this time, Malcolm
Lovely.
lay there, quietly bleeding, tears streaming down his cheek and soaking into the carpet. The pain was nothing to him, not anymore. What he hated most, what he truly feared, was what stared down at him from that chair
Let's see if you had a
that once
picture. I
again
got
regarded him
distracted
with
from stars and
sneering,
I had to
bitter
find-
judgment. He
And
could feel
as
the
if you
old
can read
man's
them,
eyes
but I had to rip it. Thank you. It was almost to start briefly. But yeah, that's something horrifying.
exactly subtle. But then you never were you? Not really. Well, if that's the most compelling argument you have,
Wait, that was an
I'm
argument?
going to
What?
apologize.
I feel like I lost something.
Well, I gave that statement to him, tell him
Mm.
what to do.
What, to become... I don't understand. What exactly did it tell him to do? To cut himself open to let an old man out? What?
It's up to interpretation.
No, it's not up to fucking interpretation. Where's Levant? Levant normally tells me these things. I don't have to think normally. I don't have higher cognitive function. Easy breathing.
Martin? Martin, I'm sorry. You're right. Oh. Sorry. Thought you were someone else.
It's okay. I was actually looking for you.
Why? What's...
Yeah, why?
Sorry, do you know where Martin, the man I was with, do you know where he is?
That's what I wanted to check. I saw him a while ago up near one of the trap doors. I didn't recognize the woman with him, so I wanted to check if you were expecting anyone else before I woke the prophets.
What woman?
I don't know.
What does she
No.
look like?
No.
Youngish, black, dressed.
More episodes.
Normal, I suppose. She had a thing on her head, like I don't know, like a woolly hat, but I don't know, it looked a bit weird.
Annabelle,
I didn't catch her name.
Shh, please, I need to concentrate. Oh, you Martin. Don't do this to me. Oh, no. Oh, God. Okay.
Are you alright?
I need to talk to the prophets.
What's going on?
Now!
Rip Martin.
Don't fucking say that.
Nothing. Is Georgie back yet?
Not yet. But then she actually needs to go places to look at them. She can't just pop up top and check the big picture.
Melanie, please. Not now.
Sorry. So you didn't see them at all with your,
Nothing. They're hidden. Annabelle must have taken the camera.
the camera?
From Salacious.
Oh. So does that mean he's...
Dead. I checked. I guess she liked him enough to do that for him before she stole it.
Remind me not to get on her good side.
No, it's what he wanted. What he said he wanted. But it means there's no way I can find her. And
Hey, keep it together. Okay? Georgie might have better luck. She's actually looking in person. And from what you said,
Yeah, no, that could work, but if she finds them alone, I mean, if anything were to happen...
they can handle themselves. Right?
You're right. You're right.
It's fine. I'm worried too. What?
We had an argument. I said things I shouldn't have. If I hadn't, we would have come back here together, and I'd have been there to stop her taking it.
You don't know that's what happened.
I mean, he wouldn't have gone willingly, would he?
You tell me. You said there was no sign of a struggle.
But if it happened in the tunnel, I can't know that.
But we'd have heard. Stuff echoes down here.
I suppose. What, so you think he chose to leave with her?
Does it matter right now?
Together willingly, they could already be miles away.
And you can't, I don't know, see where your blind spot is, if you know what I mean.
Not unless I'm right next to it.
Right. Fine. So, we do this the old-fashioned way. Why would she take him? Do they have any history?
Not really.
So, what other reason might she want him?
To get to me? To turn him against us, or make him an offer, or... I don't know, she serves the web, so it's probably some bullshit domino cause and effect thing we can't even begin to guess.
Okay, probably. Okay, probably. But it doesn't do as much good to worry about that now. Okay. Let's say she wanted to use him as bait to lure you somewhere.
Well, then why would she hide?
To get a head start, maybe. So she can set up a trap. Either way, where would she go?
How am I supposed to know? I can't see anything down
For God's
here.
sake, pull your head out of your ass. Try to use it as a bloody antenna and actually try thinking.
Just listen, Melanie. Ow.
Think.
Ow. I don't know. Somewhere she'd be strong. A place of power. A web domain.
I don't think there's anywhere like that in London.
No, it's all I, one way or another.
So what about nearby? John?
Oh, God.
What?
They're going to Hilltop Road.
No! Wait! What do you mean? What? No!
8 episodes of Elias' backstory.
Hi, this is
Episode 100.
Absolutely the fuck not. No. Don't yes. Shut the fuck up. No. What? No.
Yeah, it's all a joke.
Oh, I'm gonna kill myself.
But then you won't know what happens.
Adrift.
Okay, so we're listening to another episode because I'm not resting. What the fuck? No! You said it, Cactus! Shit! Oh my god!
Would you like a hexaflexicon in this time?
Yes, please. What does it do?
Have I never showed you how to make a hexaflexicon?
No.
Okay, it just turns.
Oh, that's
It's
fun.
got 3 faces and then that's 2D.
Oh, wow. That's crazy. What is this?
Come on. How much further can it be? One time I'm on my own and it's this domain where... Really? Now? Fine.
I think I broke it.
Down in the depths, there is a cold beyond cold. An icy liquid chill that surrounds you, faces you, pierces every inch of your naked gooseflesh skin with its nets inside your bones. The marrow frozen into nothing but agony. The shivers that rack your body are so intense that when you stretch your arms or kick your legs to swim, their movements are wild, uncontrolled, pushing you through the water in shuddering bursts. Water? Yes, you remember. The darkness around you, the forever of it all.
Oh my god.
Sometimes you forget just what it is that keeps you gripped so tight, suspended in place above nothing.
I have no
But the
snacks
thought
either.
comes enough when your lungs begin to burn. When did you last breathe? How much longer can you hold out?
Odd, unknown.
You consider for a moment opening yourself,
You mean
simply letting it in, drowning. What are you so afraid?
Mystery meat can't help me in these trying times.
Mystery meat can always help.
No. Oh.
Now might be the time for mystery.
No, it's not the time for the mystery meat. No one's gonna understand that reference. Oh my god! I can't believe she took Martin.
Yeah, he's dead. We never hear him again.
I-
Obviously, I'm lying to you.
The thing is, though, is there have been times where you've been telling the truth. So I don't trust you when you're like, yeah, they're all dead. And then I'll be like, ha ha ha. And they're actually all fucking dead. And I'm like, what? And you're like, yeah, I told you. It's like, what's wrong with you? Why would you do that? So now I no longer trust you whenever you hit me with the, yeah.
You should just generally never trust me. I feel like that's a good idea.
That's fair, I suppose.
Afraid of. But you know there is no release in it. You've been drowning as long as you can. The impossible cold into yourself, through your lungs and into your core, will bring no end to it. No relief. So you hold on. You hold out as long as you can, ignoring the agony, straining against the pressing darkness that has consumed you, and that implores you to consume it in return.
You're doing that, aren't you?
I was doing a
There
different
is an
face.
air
No, you
above
are.
you.
What?
I was doing a different face.
Far,
Go on, do a
far
face.
above is the surface, the inky
That's
stillness
your
of that silent
When
barrier
prompted.
between water and sky, motionless.
We'll play this game. Okay.
Okay.
Do a face. And I've got to
Oh,
guess.
I'm
I know. I can hear it.
That was beautiful.
That was your face.
It's always my face. It's not that was difficult. I think this is a delay tactic because you don't want to find out what happened.
A little bit, yeah. Go on, humour me. Humour me for one round. Were you doing?
Nope. Wrong.
Were you just smiling like a normal person?
Wrong. I don't think my lips do that. Definitely don't do that. The camera isn't getting the benefit of this. Nope.
What face was it? Oh, I should have guessed that. That's sad.
I thought you might get it by the silence. So I can't laugh while doing that.
That's a good point. I'll keep that in mind for future.
Mhm.
There's black glass, an obsidian expanse that stretches away. You could break that stillness, shatter its peace as you emerge, clawing, spluttering into the air.
My man, I appreciate
The idea
the
repels you.
manuscript, but like,
seizes at the
where
thought
is
of what
Martin?
shoots through with a cold that has nothing to do with the water.
He's gone on a fun adventure.
Why does your mind recoil and beg you to stay down,
I'm
to
gonna
hold
scream.
fast in the darkness, to simply
You might want to close the window.
drowning?
Nah, I've screamed with that open before. The people
Just
know.
swim. That's the key.
I did the finale of season 2, was it? One of the more intense, of season 1, I think.
Mm-hmm.
because I just finished my
Worms.
worms get wormed. Because I just finished some like presentation stuff,
Mm.
and I'd come home, and it was during summer, so it was really bright still. And I remember I watched like 8 episodes
Mm.
because I was going to stop after like 2 or 3, but then it was Sasha run,
Mm.
run, and I was like, what? Freaked out, man.
Mm.
I was spooked.
And swim until you find something. Someone. Land, perhaps. Or just another who is suffering. Were you doing that already? Which way have you been going? The shivers that pass convulsively through your body make it so hard to tell for sure. And no light will condescend to reach down here. But still you press
Dude,
on.
your boyfriend is fucking
Trying to keep
missing.
moving through the pain.
Stop
through
with
fear
the.
that attempts to paralyze you. To lock you
Oh,
in
I'm gonna
place as
scream.
surely as
He
the
was
Dude.
weak,
water
so
that
he can't
presses
row very
all around.
fast.
What?
He was
How have
rowing.
you been
Oh, was
moving?
He was
he?
weak, he can't do that.
I thought he was just wading through
I
water.
assumed that too.
Your lungs still burn and beg you to succumb.
Oh, so he's got no muscles. So that's why he said if Martin was here. I
Yeah.
see. Because
His
Martin's
big strong
going.
boyfriend.
Where's my big baby Christopher?
You cannot see it. You cannot hear it.
I don't mean to speak over
But you
the
feel it.
monologue, but I'm just so
The water
stressed.
shifts and pushes against you, spinning you around.
I am this close to losing it.
Everything will be
I
fine.
don't believe you.
It is coming closer. Its smooth motion relentless as an iron bell tolling in the silence. It is close.
You're fucking
Closer.
the eye.
It is here. You can feel its titanic bulk moving past, just below you,
He's still
perhaps
talking.
above.
It's
It
always
almost you, and despite the pressure of the water all around you, you cannot fight the frantic instinct to run. Your legs begin to move, flailing, and where your feet press against it, you feel its skin rough and leathery. Strangely almost dry despite the ocean through which it moves. And sharp enough that you feel it
Just bend
tear
the
through the
t- the
soft
tips.
flesh on the soles
No,
of
I
your
can't.
feet. There is no pain, simply a wave of sickened nausea that passes up through your legs and into your stomach. Moving, limbs splaying in that strange pseudo-run, moving along it and begging for this thing to end. Sometimes your feet do not land upon its skin, but press on something else. Something smooth and hard that feels like bone.
That was a weird place to come back into the monologue. It's like smooth and hard.
Passed away from you and out into the expanse of quiet cold.
Oh my god.
You cannot stay down here. The darkness hides
He's
terrible
not- this
things, and
episode's
your
so
whole
far.
chest screams for air. You take a moment and focus,
We speed this up,
concentrating
buddy.
on the feeling of the water around you, the gentle pull that promises to be down. And then you begin to swim, a desperate crawl up through the black towards the vague hope.
I'd like to
the
swim
surface.
towards the plot. I'm sick of your monologue.
You've been swimming,
My boy is missing.
far you have climbed. But when you thrust your hand forward, you feel something change.
What the f-
It is a sudden release, a weightless freedom that
I'm
seems so
not-
alien to you now.
Maybe.
A new panic begins to overtake you, but it is too late, as your whole body
You could
grips through the
fucking
unbroken
die.
surface of the sea and into open air. Your dark water
You can't
explodes
scream
from
and
your
die,
throat,
make up
and
your
something
mind.
that is hard
I'm gonna
screaming
scream as I
laughs
die.
is
Oh,
poured
okay.
out an icy liquid.
Oh, don't underestimate me. I'm a woman on the edge.
The air burns. Perhaps a new feeling, or perhaps one long forgotten. And you open your eyes. There is nothing. You look around you, neck twisting violently, trying to take it all in. But the ocean that stretches away is smooth against the reddened sky, unchanging.
Lovely.
There is
It better be a
boat to
Martin.
save you. No land to make your escape, not even another lost soul who shares your torments. Deep down in the icy depths, you could imagine, you could hope.
Of course, it has to be a
The
lonely.
darkness hides terrible
Probably
things, but it
lonely
could
and
also
vast.
hide salvation.
And
You cannot
Well,
know
it's
A bit of
what's down there,
everything.
but
It's a
up here,
smorgasbord.
it is laid out in such terrible,
Right,
stark
interesting. It's a
detail.
smorgasbord of
There
fear.
is nothing. You only know you are crying because the water on your face is warm enough that it feels like fire upon your cheek. And beyond that, up in the sky, feel it,
me and
looking down
Finnegan.
on you in something
Wait,
approaching
what?
delight,
On this
drinking in
whole
you to
statement.
Is swimming that awful?
This is my swimming instructor trying to get me to do anything. I'm like, I'm so alone and everything sucks. Everyone hates me. There's no one to save me. And I'm like 1 meter from the edge.
Oh my
It's
god.
like just let go of this, just let go of the side and let yourself sink. I'm like, no, I can't be alone. It's really embarrassing.
How old were you?
It's like this swimming lesson 2 days ago.
Really?
I'm not good. I'm not good.
Can you not swim?
I can swim. I've passed the swim test. It's just terrifying. I just panic.
Oh my
I'm
baby.
really good at swimming while panicking.
I'm good under stress. I'm sorry that you had that experience.
It'll be the same next time I go and the time after that, etc.
It's like a horrifying therapy.
Yeah.
It's exposure therapy. I don't want to be. Holy shit. Oh, that's funny. Whew.
despair and
Oh, where is
bitter dread,
Martin?
enjoying your misery and terror as
I'm
you cast
struggling.
about for something
Really?
that might be hope.
I think I'm hiding it pretty well though.
The waves of smug satisfaction that pervade your being as
I
it
think I'm hiding
stares
it
at
pretty
you.
well.
You cannot bear for it to see you like this. It makes you want to scream. But
Me
you
too,
know
brother.
your screams are exactly what it wants.
Me too,
Choke
brother.
it down. Once again below the surface, into the concealing darkness of the freezing waters below. And you leave behind the nothing that waits above.
Okay, statement over. Go find him. Go. Vamonos. Jesus. Better still be fucking rowing.
I'm during this thing. Please help.
Not quite nothing. Not for me.
We better be at Hilltop Road. Why are we still in the fucking lake? How weak are your arms?
It's got to be a big enough ocean that someone who comes up can't see anything.
You're the eye.
It's not going to get better, so just like save some energy.
I need a minute.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna get some water.
You,
if you're having a minute.
fun with whatever the fuck. I
Okay.
just.
Is there anything I can get you in your minute?
Oh, will to live. Oh, we'll be back in a minute, chat. Oh, fuck my ass. This is ridiculous. No, but honestly, at this point, I'm still taking. Fuck.
Yeah, you definitely need to be into the finale. I'm
Oh
sorry.
my god! Oh my god! Fuck's sake!
Sorry. It's just embedded itself in my foot.
Oh yeah, it was on Jonah.
Oh, okay.
I thought I'd try and make him look fabulous, but
Right.
it didn't work. Oh my god, I'm gonna die. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Whoa. All right. Everything's fine.
Well,
Shut the fuck up. I'm gonna get some more paper. Everything's gonna be fine.
it's all gonna be great.
And
we're all gonna be fine.
We're all gonna have a great time. What the Jesus Christ was that? I need to put "what the Jesus Christ" into my vocabulary because there's something so funny about that. What the Jesus Christ was that? Oh Lord. We're not even at the finale. This is just when Martin is threatened. That's all that needed to happen for this to occur. I'm cooked. I'm cooked. Lord have mercy on my soul. I am gonna fucking die.
Maybe the finale's fine.
Fuck up, man. There's no way you just said that to me when you, with your whole chest, said, yeah, you're gonna need me with the finale. There's no way that you actually think for a single fucking second that any of those words that came out of your mouth are
You're gonna
anywhere
need
near
me
the
here
truth.
to.
Ah, yes, that's what you meant.
Yeah.
Oh, but of course. How foolish of me to think anything else. To the two people that are still here, despite this
Sorry.
going on for 2.5 hours, I appreciate you guys. Thank you. You guys are real ones. Oh, Lord of mercy. Whoo, okay. We're fine. I'm fine. There's still 17 minutes!
Well, you still gotta save the world.
The world can go fuck itself. I need Martin to be okay. That's the only thought that's going through my head is Martin. Don't look at me like that! This is such bullshit.
Where have those? Hold on. I'll no longer be able to look at you like that. Only through you.
All right. It's fine. It's fine.
Podcast time.
Okay. Rose?
John? Need a ride? Sure.
Who? What? Oh, hey, it's Lom's favorite character. Wait, what?
I told you you'd hate this episode.
Shut up. Say psych right now.
It's like right now.
Oh, right. Obvious.
Wow! You better!
You better stop.
You better stop! Oh! Brother!
She's so great. I love her.
She's a complex character.
So this episode will resolve every question from the previous one.
What does that mean? I don't even know if you're telling the truth because I don't even remember what questions there are left from the last one. Does Basira know?
Basira is Martin.
No, she's not.
They've body swapped. It's the obligatory body swap episode.
That's fucking funny. That would be so funny. It's like fun little body swap episode. Jesus. Oh my god, no. No. Why, of all the episodes, did this bitch have to show up right now? Also, I'm sorry for making you flinch. I
No,
would
it's
never
good.
I would never hurt you.
I would just get my toes out the way.
It's Tom's favorite character. The reference. Fuck me, man. I'm not. No. Fuck. Why? I can't deal with any women's sass in right now. Every person, every woman, every woman in John's life is just a sassy, smug bastard, and I just can't. Nah, I can't deal with it. She's gonna say something, and I'm gonna want to punch her because I'm on the edge. Also, why the fuck is she just in the water?
Why would Basira not just be in the water?
Because
She
what?
lost her wife. She had to kill her wife. She can be in the water if she wants
Her
to be.
wife is still alive. No one can die. It's the apocalypse. They just come back.
Whoa, she was an avatar.
I thought
People
he said.
John have-
I
don't
thought
know.
John said that like she was not really dead.
I don't know. Daisy is dead.
I don't know.
Podcast?
Obviously.
Fuck off, you.
Thanks.
Oh, you're welcome.
What?
No, nothing. I just
They're
I was
nice.
worried you might be upset if I interrupted your whole solar reflection thing.
It's fine. I mean, I would have at first, but honestly, there are a bunch more hells between me and London than I thought. I've been hoping for.
Oblige.
Not that I couldn't make it on my own.
Basira was just backstroking.
Just do it. That's funny. Oh my god. Where did the ocean come from? Oh. Death would be a sweet release right now. Oh fuck.
You're not here to give me my help. I thought you were basically a god now.
Annabelle Kane has Martin.
Shit.
Yeah.
When?
Whoa.
How?
Switch to West
I think she's taking him to Hilltop Road, and I don't know. I needed someone I could trust, and I couldn't ask Georgie or Melanie to come all this way, so.
They're alive.
Yes.
This twink needs someone with muscles. If Martin's not there, I guess Basira will have to do. I mean, now that he actively was trying to find her because it's okay. I'm not happy about it, but I understand. So I'll allow it. But that again doesn't mean I'm happy about it. Just means that I would maybe do the same thing in his position. I too would hire muscle if I had to do manual labor. I wouldn't because
It's fine. You can catch me up later. Let's focus on the Martin situation. Can you, see him?
No, Annabelle has she can block the eye. There's a camera. It's an artifact. It was protected to lasers. Right. So, shortly after we left you, we found
Magic camera that keeps them hidden. Got it.
Yeah.
So they're at Hilltop Road.
Yes.
And you'll.
Why aren't you
even
rowing?
if you can't see them.
Yes.
And you know the way.
Yes.
So what are we waiting for? Stop messing around. Let's go.
I'm
Get
not
him.
messing up. Right, of course.
Start fucking rowing. It's close. Who's rowing now? Better be
It's
Basira.
lucky for me you needed help. I just got out of this weird mirror maze thing, and then I was just on an island.
It's
I
fair.
was seriously considering swimming.
That would not have been a good idea.
don't like that noise. Sarah's rowing and John's doing this.
I don't remember there being a huge lake between London and Oxford.
That's because there wasn't one.
What the fuck was that? Was that Basira like manhandling the oars away from him? Like, give me those, you know, just wink. Ugh, this is how a man does it. Ugh. She was just overkilling it to prove a point that he's weak or something. That sounds like something she'd do.
More horror geography thing at this point.
That makes two of us.
So I'm guessing it represents.
Sorry, I'm on the
academic
edge.
isolation. Maybe something to do with the dangerous unknown skimming to the surface. That kind of thing.
Maybe it just represents the feeling of sore arms.
Been growing a while then.
Hard to say. Certainly feels that way.
Yeah, Basira, can you fucking take over?
Thanks.
You're welcome.
I'm trying to think of it as a metaphor.
And that helps.
Not at all. I'd be more than happy to let you take over if you'd like.
No, I wouldn't want to cramp your style.
At this point, that's just about the only part of me that isn't cramping.
All right, give me a.
Yeah. Muscle man. Come on. Pull your fucking weight. We need to go save Martin. Yeah, I was gonna say, like, I can row, and I haven't set foot in a gym in like years.
Look at it, but it was like a.
This man must have stick arms, like my mother arms, like Jonah arms. That man's got no muscle. I can see him go. It's so hard.
You know that feeling you get when you look down from a great height, like you're being pulled.
You know that feeling you get when Martin is missing? Hurry up!
It's like that.
Sorry, I'm very stressed.
Normally, I can see it.
I don't know what's going to happen by the end of this
Webs
episode,
that feel the
but no more after this. I can't deal with it. You get 3. That's all you get. I can't.
It's like my mind follows the paths of the web,
I'm running out of juice.
the strands going down.
How are you running on juice?
Shut up, not that juice. Oh my god. Not another statement.
Quite disorientating.
So what? It's like a web
You
for
want
team.
another piece of paper?
Almost, but
I've got one.
no, it's different. Something else. Either way, the important thing is that right now I can't see it at all.
So we know they're there with the magic camera.
Exactly.
We're charging off into the unknown again. It's just like old times.
Old times wasn't actually all that long ago.
True. Feels it though, doesn't it?
Well, hopefully this one will go a bit better.
It'd be hard for it to go worse.
Feels like a long time since we saw Martin.
Yeah.
I'm calm.
So, how was the trip down?
Totally
How are
zen.
you doing?
Not great. I think I'm doing better having done it.
Yeah.
I always used to think I was helping people get what they deserved, you know? How you see people suffering like this, with their deepest fears everywhere, and it's people who I'd say were good people or bad people or
I like that we started this like giggling messes and now we're just like dissociating.
torturers, and
Well, I know what happened.
some of them seem to hate it as much as the people
That
who
stresses me out more
but they still do it.
because there's a resignation in your voice and I can't handle it.
Oh no, the rest of this episode's fine.
I'm making tuna pasta after this.
Okay. Just for you.
Yeah.
I revoked my privilege.
Fuck you. You better find us a fucking carousel, bitch. Because we ain't getting off it anytime soon. It's bullshit.
I don't know. I guess it's hard to look back on what I did as all that different. Alright. After the world's ended,
We're still here.
Why are you only
true.
doing
But I don't really know what I even am anymore. Am I an avatar or what?
Technically, yes. I think you might have effectively inherited Daisy's role. That's very much the Hunt's thing, isn't it? You kill and then you become.
Oh, so she's now the Avatar.
Sorry. What I mean is, Daisy moved through the domains, tormenting you with the chase, but also spreading fear wherever she went and watching the results with hungry eyes. I think that's what you're doing now, traveling through, seeing places and your revulsions.
So I'm what? Just a freelance watcher.
If you like. You'll
The
probably end up
freelance
with your own
watcher
domain
is a
eventually.
brilliant name.
But if it's the Hunt, what am I supposed to be chasing? All I've been doing is wandering around, hoping I might find something to do, somewhere to help. Oh, damn it.
And there it is.
Me.
Scout.
Hello.
What's been happening?
It's me, your favorite
You found Melanie
twin.
and Georgie.
They found me.
So I was right then.
I don't know what you mean.
Yeah, you do. Just after that meat factory, we were talking and said maybe you couldn't see them because Georgie couldn't feel fear and Melanie had cut herself off from the eye. And you said that...
I said it was plausible.
Yeah. But you did the face when you said it.
Fine. You were right.
So does this mean there are others?
What do you mean?
Like, they can't be the only ones like that, right?
Oh yeah, she pulled out a therapist. It's kind of funny. It's like, yeah, I pulled you out. So I wanted to talk to you about like this thing that happened the other day. Like, I just don't think I reacted well in that situation. Just she's like, bro, I'm not getting paid. Like, what the fuck, man?
Around or hunkered down?
Maybe. I mean, probably. But, yeah, well, I can't see them.
Yeah. I suppose not.
I also killed Helen.
Oh. Right.
Yeah.
Didn't expect that.
She was dangerous. And not like the others out there. It was only going to be a matter of time before...
No, I get it. Honestly, it's kind of a relief. How did Melanie take it?
You know what? Basira is actually tolerable
she
right
and-
now.
She and
She's
Helen were
being
pretty
very
tight.
tolerable.
It's because in this situation, being very overly practical is
Back when you
good.
were in your coma.
I see.
Mm.
She doesn't
Well,
need
I
emotional
haven't told
intelligence
her
right
yet.
now.
So-
Yeah, but also she's just not actively being a bit of a bitch. Like there's so many ways she could have just been snide. She found anything to be snide about before. Like literally, John could be like, "I'm gonna go get a sandwich," and she'd be like, "Oh right, because the fear's not feeding you enough." And it'd be like, "Okay, bitch, what the fuck? I just said I wanted a sandwich. Why are you coming for me? What did I do this time? Like, tell me I'm wrong."
You're wrong. Did I do good?
Thank you. You followed the instructions perfectly. I guess that one's on me. I don't know what I was expecting, but it wasn't that, ironically enough. Despite the fact that it was a very simple instruction and you followed it perfectly, that wasn't what I was anticipating at all. Huh. Funny. Well, shit. Okay. But yeah, no, she would have.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just saying right now she's being very, very tolerable. Like not just actively being jaded for no good reason.
Mm-hmm.
Like, yeah, she was always finding something to be pissed at before. And now she's like calm. And I'm like, thank you. Jesus, if you'd been like this and less lucky the whole time.
I suppose
I'm
have
so
that
glad
to
I get to be
look
honest
forward
about how I
when we
feel
get
about
back.
her. It's so nice.
If we get back,
Oh,
That's not the part I'm worried about.
he'll be okay.
that was very nice of you,
Have a
Basira.
good way to take your mind off it.
I wouldn't want to cramp your style. Besides, we're almost there.
Plus, you've only been rowing for like 5 minutes. She was like, "You want to take over, bitch? You've been doing this like 2 minutes. What do you mean? I'm a twink. I haven't eaten in like 12 years." Oh my god, they're not rowing anymore.
So we're just going to leave the boat?
Will it make you feel better to know that it's not technically real?
No,
Look, it's fine. We probably won't even be coming back this way.
if you say so. So anyway, run this by me again. They're like a proper cult.
Ish. They all seem fairly normal, given the circumstances. Bit of a letdown in some ways.
But like, they actually
Do I?
worship Melanie and Georgie.
Do I know
Would
To
be
be fair-
Melanie's cult.
Oh, that cult. Sorry, I thought there was a cult around
There's
the
not another
house.
cult.
I thought there was a cult around the weird webby house, and I was like, "Fuck me." Oh my god, we have to save Martin from the cult again. Jesus Christ. To be fair, John found her. No, she wasn't. She was on an island.
Yeah.
Because if she'd been swimming, that would have been bad news, apparently, according to John. But I get what you mean. She was kind of stuck. She didn't really have a choice because he could have just thrown her off. It's like, do you want to keep being a bitch? And do you want to sink to the bottom of this fucking lake? Know your place. This is my boat.
Worship is maybe a bit strong. They just revere them.
Melanie must hate that.
That's the issue. I'd say it's as culty as it can be when the leaders are actively trying to stop it.
Oh, it must have been funny though. Oh. Hang on, that's the real sun, isn't it?
Yes. We've entered the,
John?
sorry, I should have said the camera. And
Oh shit, yeah.
it's hard.
Are
Oh
you
fuck!
okay?
No, he's not got his power. Oh shit!
Need to find him.
Okay. How do we do that?
I don't know. We'll have to.
Shh. Do you hear that? There, and the spider web. Great.
Actually, breadcrumbs, but
You're sure you're okay?
I'll be fine.
My feet are out of the way of the chair.
With Asana, you can manage any kind of work,
What?
from project intake to campaign
What? What just happened? What just happened? Wait, no, wait, what? What? Did it break?
They're in the domain of the camera. They're within the camera sphere.
Yeah, did it just fucking end?
That was the end. And John's tapes in the web.
Yeah, but then why was there suddenly an ad? Normally the ads aren't there.
Oh yeah, no, that is weird.
With Asana, you can manage any kind of work,
Maybe spoilers-ish.
campaign management to strategic planning or anything else your team works on. Asana works.
Are y'all still going? Yeah, you caught us just as we finished. Woo! Oh my god, Martin is still not safe. But what was the tape play? Oh, fuck me, I don't know. I don't fucking know.
Sorry, I should have said that doesn't matter. I don't know. We'll have to.
Shh. Do you hear that? There, and the spider web. Great.
It's not exactly breadcrumbs, but
You'll hear it later. Keep playing.
No, 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 no! No! Wait, no, no. No, wait! Oh. Oh my god, it's fucking Mr. Spider. Oh my fucking god. I'm gonna die. I can't deal with this. I'm gonna have an aneurysm. What the fuck are you guys saying? I'm sure he's just having a cuppa with Annabelle. in the sense of you could hear it, or do you need transcript links? Oh, that's where we're at. Well, woo, okay. Well, I am much more stressed now.
I didn't think that episode was gonna help.
Then why did we listen to it?
You started it.
I was a dullard to believe that we would get Martin back. That was on me.
Yeah.
But also, okay, can we just talk about how bullshit it is that, like, they've been making this big song and dance about getting up to the fucking panopticon, right? And they got up to the panopticon, and then they just fucking left.
Well, we couldn't throw things at him.
Well, yeah, I understand that, but like, this whole time they've been like, we're gonna get there and we're gonna fix it. They got there and then
Just
left.
didn't know what to do.
Yeah,
I'm so bad at this.
one of them got fucking kidnapped.
Yeah, they
Like,
kind of
what?
suck.
I was honestly like, we're in the final boss battle. Like, we've been working up to this moment.
Interesting that they're not very good at saving the world.
I mean, it's very human, but it's just funny to me that, like, they've been making this whole song and dance about getting up there. They got there and then they left. And now they're not even in London anymore. Like, they made this whole song and dance about getting to London and then left London and will probably then return to London. It's like, what are we doing?
Not if they don't survive, then they can't get back to London.
I love you very much.
But
But I'm gonna need you to shut the fuck up.
I've thrown so many keys away in the last thing that, like, I can't do it anymore.
Wait, what?
The
Oh, there's no more keys left. Oh, God. All right, well.
tuna pasta.
Tuna pasta. Emotional support tuna pasta. Thank you to the 3 people that are still here.
You made bad decisions.
Yeah. Sorry for taking up your entire evening. 3 hours is a long time. I haven't streamed that for that long in a while. It's fun. Anyway, squishes all around. We're leaving. I'm traumatized. See you guys next weekend. Thank you, Blackbird, Cactus Spooky, and the rest. Bye-bye. Squishes.